And if we can't get the game up and running, there's been a lot of internet outages and phone outages and things like that. We'll play something else. We'll do a little DM prep. Maybe get ready for our next game, which is on the Monday.
Hold up.
Mr. Timmy.
Hello, beautiful. How are ya?
Oh, so much better for hearing your voice.
Dofford. How you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Just been busy at work, and then ready to blow off some steam.
Hell yes. Oh, I'm excited.
It's been 2 weeks.
I know. I really wanted to play last week, but everyone was like, you know, I don't know. That's okay. We're here now. That's the most important thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just mess. I know Aaron and JR are on the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just check with Ryan. Yeah, how has the last 2 weeks been for you? Been good?
Yeah, busy. Like, as I said, busy at work, but it's been. I'm very fortunate that we just have gone from strength to strength in lockdown. The hardest part is just the mental of, like, you know, trying to get your 1 hour of allotted exercise a day and try and get some sunlight. And
That's it, man. Well, yeah, the lady and I went for a walk today, but when it was nice. It's been a fucking absolute whirlwind of a day today. It was nice and sunny, and then fucking, you know, that shit happened. Now it's calmed down again, really. Well, at least where I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they said it was only going to last like an hour or so.
Ryan's internet's being funny too, so just give him a bit too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect.
Howdy, how?
Hey.
Callum said he's not going to be playing anymore either, so that sucks. But what do you do?
Okay. Just yeah, too much, too exciting.
Oh, I think it's just the end of his work week, and he's just done with peopling.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that. Let's open Foundry.
Thing up still, so we'll just see what he can do. Ugh. Man, I just there's a place in the road that does like the most delicious ribs. So I got like a half.
Oh, yeah.
I got a half rack of pork ribs and a half rack of lamb ribs, and I am feeling like the biggest fatty, but I'm so happy with myself.
Oh wow.
Seeing your not seeing your beautiful face there.
Yeah, see my pretty face. Put that up. I figured because I can't send it to Twitch and Discord at the same time. But if I send it to Discord, then I can embed Discord in the stream, so you can.
Oh, perfect.
you can see me, and it'll light up when you guys talk. But you guys don't need faces if you don't want them.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
And I also, if you've logged in now, I've constructed this little splash page for you. This kind of
Yeah, I saw that.
You can like put little notes on here. If you take the pen tool, you can draw some notes.
I like it. Where are we?
Or just draw dicks everywhere is also.
I mean, I'm literally writing several bags of dicks where the plan is. There we go.
This could be the whole game right here.
Good.
Oh wow.
This is that quality content you've come to here for, everyone.
Second step is very, very important. Okay. How's D-Bart's going, do you know? At all?
Have you spoken to me?
Yeah. Have you talked to him?
No, I haven't spoken to him since his power's gone out.
Oh, fuck. We're just not having any luck out here, are we?
No.
Oh, did you look outside though, Braz?
Yeah,
It
true.
was pretty fucking.
It still was crazy.
100k
It's calmed down
wins.
now. For me at least. But I mean, yeah, my power didn't change at all, so.
My internet went for like a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm with Aussie Broadband. That went out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, so is D-Bart's. So is D-Bart's, so.
But weirdly, like, we were able to tether my phone. Like, I'm with Telstra. We were able to tether my phone. Like, I still had 4G, but my partner's on Telstra and didn't. Like, her internet on her phone just didn't work.
Oh wow.
So
Actually, yeah, Dan, have you seen New World yet? The New World MMO?
no, I've heard.
Check
of
it out.
Secret.
That's what we've been playing as well.
I think you're gonna say
fucking
that's what's
great.
causing the internet outages because it's just so good. Everyone's like,
But I'm just thinking about it then because we've been playing it non-stop.
ooh.
It's only on like a 10-day open beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aaron
I
and
think
I
I
have been
remember
looking
seeing a
forward to
trailer for this. Maybe you guys were sharing a trailer for this a while
Yeah.
ago.
Probably, yeah. Aaron and I have been looking forward to this for fucking 9 months now.
Yeah, probably a bit longer, to be honest. Because I remember it going to come out at the start of the year, and then they postponed it, and they postponed it again.
And again.
But then again, we have been due to COVID since like March, so.
Yeah. Hey, JR.
Hey. So,
There's everyone's favorite towel.
fucking took a little bit longer than I expected.
Nah, it's right. People are having troubles tonight, so.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say my power flickered off before as well, like everything.
Then you're up in sale.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
like, the storms just hit here.
Yeah, I was telling you the storm fronts kicked in when I said it was cold, and you're like, but it's a lovely day.
You
I'm like,
know
guys,
what's funny? I went,
Yeah.
took the dog for a walk, got the walk in, just got home. The wind started to pick up real bad. Fuck off, Crash. And then, you know, head out to the shed, see it starting to rain a little bit, and then, like, I don't know, 10 minutes into my workout, it just started pelting down.
Yeah. Oh, it'll happen.
Crash, I'm not gonna play. I will take that off you like I always do. Don't chew on it. Just leave me alone. I've played heaps with you. You spent an hour at the fucking dog park, and then I like played ball with him while I was out in the shed, and he still wants more.
He's just like someone else I know.
Sit down.
Oh, fuck. Well, Well, should we wait for D-Barts and Ryan, or should we just do it?
Give him a call, see what's happening. And was Ryan coming in as well? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Ryan's internet's out.
Oh,
So
fully
he's
out?
just trying to fix it, yeah. More just trying
okay.
to figure out what's happening.
We can, I mean, we can do a little bit of either a side mission, or there's always the potential of we just kind of chat about some cool ideas and where we want to see the game go for a bit, and then play something else.
That'd be good because I haven't had a chance to try and think about like how I want to develop.
Oh, how you do your class and that? Well, we could just have like a 30-minute wait for Ryan and D-Bart so we chat about what we feel like we want to accomplish and stuff.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I know me, Timmy, and also your dad have talked a bit about stuff, but I don't think the other boys have. So
Yeah.
it's up to you guys. I don't mind doing a side adventure or anything, but it's up to you guys.
I
Yeah,
assume
I'd
that
be
no
down
one.
first. Side
I assume that
adventure.
no one answered my questionnaire.
No. Where was that?
Let me
In
find it.
discussion or links?
I think I sent it just in the group chat. I can put it in the links.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Oh, me on Messenger. Oh, you'll never get me. Group. Yeah.
Copy. No, I mean you don't have to do it right now. I'll chuck it in the links thing.
Perfect. No, we might as well punch it out now. We can talk about each one.
Yeah, it's just some ideas to get you to think about your characters from their point of view, right? So, and a lot of character ideas kind of just start off like, oh, I just want to be like a more powerful version of myself. Like, that'd be fucking dope. And then have a think about like, oh, okay, well, what is your character's motivation for adventuring? What is your character's secret reason for joining the party? Name someone your character has wronged, because if you tell me that, there's maybe a chance we'll run into them at some point.
Yeah.
Name something your character would kill to learn. That's a good one.
These are good, actually. Yeah, these are. I like these. These are good.
And just some ideas
Where
about
was
the kind
this?
of
Was in
campaign
it?
you
Was this linked in Facebook? Was it?
want. I
It
think
was,
in the
yeah,
Facebook
but just
chat. It probably blew past though.
yeah, but he's just put it in the links
Oh,
chat in the yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I got added to like, this is a completely side tangent, but I got added to like this cool little stream captain little game where like people can
Oh,
go in
nice.
and like we do little raids and stuff.
What's that?
So if you go to like streamcaptain.com /Sheriff Dan, or maybe I can type battle in chat, it'll come up. There's like a you can do like a little battle where you send your units in to attack and unlock items. and whatnot. It's just like a
Cool.
little kill time kind of thing. And when you put your little dudes on the battlefield, something to like just give you something to do every take a little break every now and then. And
I'm gonna look like a Mexican soon, I think.
You are Mexican, aren't you?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh,
Got some
Thank you.
chili con carne.
oh, chili con carne. Oh, dude, I had some chili con carne spice that I vacuum packed up like 2 years ago, and I saw it in the freezer. I was like, my chili con carne spice mix. I need to make that soon.
Mm.
I did have
And I
that
totally
paella.
forgot about it.
Was it a herb, like just the herbs?
No, it's a spice blend I did up with like I dried up a whole bunch of like herbs and spices myself and like chilies that I grew and shit like a couple years ago.
Yep.
I made a spice blend. Essentially, it's just like the El Paso tear bag open pouring shit, but like little fancy.
With that extra added stuff.
I wrote play name as my character name. Funny stuff.
I did the same thing.
Dad's fucking up when it comes to reading stuff.
Oh, mate.
I died because I was all alone.
Oh no.
Cool. That's right. Can I have the boys?
I will be in there. Give me 1 second. I'm just sorting this thing out now. It looks really cool. I'm keen to do it.
What is it? Is this the thing on your Twitch?
Stream captain, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like Stream Raiders is the link. Let me. We lost. Is it Stream Raiders, Sheriff Dan? Oh, it's that thing. Cloudbot.
So cool. Okay. Yes. Where do you want Tally to go, Jr?
That's why I'm filling this form out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no meta game in here, mate. You gotta ask him his character, bros. Tally ain't giving away none of his secrets.
Yeah, and so the other questions in there, as you can probably see in sort of part 2, what kind of campaign do you want, right? Do you want to be like super descriptive? Do you want to just have battle maps for everything? Do you want to be going into like dungeons and, you know, Diablo style, crawling all the rooms for treasure? Do you want Animaniacs level of zany adventures, or do you want grimdark fantasy?
I don't know. I'm more personally like classic trope fantasy adventure than zany wacky.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally. But
Well,
I know a lot
so
of
I
people
would
love the
consider that
zany
in
and
the
wacky.
middle, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want my classical fantasy where, you know, the elves are beautiful and live forever and take everything very seriously, and we have a living towel that can fold itself into different animals and smokes a bunch of weed.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Dylan, how are we?
Well, motherfuckers. I fixed it.
How was that, dude?
Not very good.
No.
And it's
I
still
mean,
been a bit fucky, so...
Yeah, my internet dropped out for like, I don't know, I think it was like 2 minutes when I got back on.
Yeah, mine's been coming back and going away and coming back and going away, like, for the last, what, half hour?
Yeah.
So, I don't know how good this is going to be.
We'll do our best.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I haven't had my lights flicking yet, which is a good sign.
But, well, my internet was down and vacuumed, so...
Oh, that's actually a really good idea, to be honest.
Yeah, getting it done.
Don't disturb me while I'm cleaning my room.
I'm in my room!
Name someone your character has wronged. No one. Thorndy is perfect. Oh, wait, wronged. What was your other last character's name?
Ray Khan.
Ray Khan, yeah.
He could always come back.
Name someone your character is wrong. Thorndy robbed Thorndy by hiring the worst ranger ever.
God damn it.
Wait, what was the blacksmith's name in town that you were trying to steal shit from the last one? you remember? That was a dwarven dude, but I can't remember his name.
I remember his name, but we wronged him.
Oh yeah, you wronged him so
I wronged
hard.
him bad.
Let me find him.
Yeah.
I think like he was just so unnamed. I'm gonna have to give him a name.
Yeah, he
He's
actually
become-
was just dwarven blacksmith.
We'll call him Bobbit.
Dwarf. Oh mate, I've
Ooh,
got
see, the
character
thing is, I
generators
don't want to.
done
I
for
don't
you.
want to be a murder hobo, but the name murder hobo just sounds so great.
The name Murder Hobo.
Well,
Yeah.
it's official. You are now a murder hobo.
No, a murder hobo is like a type of player who literally just fucking kills everything and doesn't give a shit.
It's official. You are now a murder hobo. Well, I mean that's kind of me, though. Like, fucking those kids the other week. I'm assuming they were kids. I don't know. That little gang
You got
Yeah.
it in half.
where I cut a man in half.
Thorndy getting critted in the back. He always gets critted in the back. He loves it.
Oh, it takes it from the back.
So the guy has a
Dude.
name now, and it's
I filled it out.
he's gonna have a full real name. We'll put it in here. And you don't even know it because you didn't even ask before you started stealing. So
We didn't steal anything. We failed at that.
We tried to steal things. Just didn't
Yeah.
work.
So technically, he doesn't know that we've wronged him
well, he met
because
a angry kind of Goliath who wanted everything for free, and then later that night his place of business
didn't
was
want
broken
everything
into.
for free. Wanted to offer alcohol as payment. Where I come from, that's how it's done.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll get started here.
Should we just do planning because we are missing 3 people?
It's not my fault you guys got your asses handed to you in the last little skirmish you had without everyone in it.
I mean, I did not.
Hey, you were doing that rolling. You were doing the rolling.
I cooked a bunch of people. I cut a man in half.
Yeah.
I'll have you know. So I did
consider
some
it noted.
cooking.
8135.
Cool. All right. Well, let's give a bit of a recap of last time on the Tatts and Tarasques. So our troop here had been hired to deliver a wagon load of goods into the town of Phandalin. Part of those goods were to just be, sort of a general, hey mate, while you're coming, do you want to grab some of my stuff and deliver it? I'll pay you for it. Some of it was specifically party supplies for a big bush doof that Gundren Rockseeker was trying to put on. He had apparently found an old ancestral party site in these hills. He found an old map to it and was hoping to sort of lay claim to it, clear it out, set up all the porta potties and the DJ area and claim it for themselves. They'd seen how much money the Fire Festival guys had made and wanted in on that. This adventuring group here had been hired to bring that stuff along, and Gundren, his friend Sildar, and Carlos had sort of ridden out the day before to sort of get into town early, meet up with Gundren's brothers, and sort of lay the groundwork. At some stage, though, it's apparent that they were ambushed by goblones, and that were running sort of a sham side of the road. What were they selling? Glow sticks, and probably bad food. They'd been using that as sort of a honey trap to steal goods from traders passing by. Our illustrious heroes obviously overcame this challenge, cleared out the hideout of the Cragmaw goblins, and found that one of their friends, Thorindir's cousin, had actually been sold or moved to another location. It turns out the hobgoblins, which are kind of in charge of these goblins, were it sort of moved some prisoners around, had been maybe dealing in prisoners with people unknown, factions unknown. Upon getting into town, Sildar was all like, hey, I'm going to rest up because I've had a pretty bad day. Carlos, also having quite a bad day, decided to blow off steam in another way.
He definitely blew something off.
The less said, the better. And our plucky heroes, well, our Paulie the Parrot tried to recruit from the local gang, but found that maybe they were a little bit too loyal to their current employer. And I think we left it at you had burned down their pub.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And they left Thorindir and Tally in the corner of the pub. Wasn't Tally wrapped up in your little
Map case.
And I was propped up on a chair, passed out in the corner of the pub.
Yeah. Propped you up. I gave you a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got Sunny's on, just like passed out the corner.
Wasn't I outside?
No, you were in the map case.
We got down, dude. And we got defeated. We almost died.
Yeah.
Do you remember, or are you just saying, yeah, mate? I don't know. He's just still saying, yeah, mate.
It was potentially
Yeah,
hit
mate.
so hard that he lost track of time and/or space.
He got hit so hard, or the hit he did was too hard?
I mean,
So
be
that's
both.
fine. Little column B.
So
Hey, Dan, I'm with you now too, by the way.
what's that?
In stream raiders, I'm with you.
Oh, mate. Got my boy. Here I see him. Can help me fight off these evil bats when the stream raid comes. We'll swap it over and watch it. So the where we go from here, and we can sort of talk on a bit of a metagame level, if you like, as we are sort of down a man. But there's obviously sort of a group of ruffians, if you will, who maybe don't like you in town. That may need to be dealt with. I think, well, Ymir actually went to speak to someone at the temple, I believe. And
No, I walked in, realized it was a temple, and left.
yeah, and they did the whole, oh, a hero is here. Let me give you a oh, you're leaving.
Yeah.
So
I was like, oh, you're not interested.
you
I
totally
have to-
didn't accept that quest. And of course, there's more you can do in town. And there are more leads that you have. I guess like as players, you guys should have a conversation either in character now, or we can have it out of character. And I'll let you guys kind of drive that. What your goals are now? Like, is it, oh, hey, we need to deal with this gang who we burnt down their
We should
pub?
probably deal with this gang. Yeah.
Um,
we told the innkeeper about what happened, didn't we?
No,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
handed him the giant deer from the pub.
Yeah,
And
we
you
gave him
said,
an elk's head.
You said your competition, you won't have to worry about that no more.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all we needed to do. We're good. We figured it out. All's well that ends well, you know?
I'll say that in the morning when you guys sort of come down, you guys get your long rest. And let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's sort of midday by the time you guys come down, feeling a bit sore and bruised and battered. And Tolan Stonehill, the proprietor of the Stonehill Inn, where you're staying, is sort of downstairs already. You're maybe drawn down by the smell of cooking meats and
Yeah.
freshish bread. He says, word's gotten around town of the sleeping giant burnt down last night.
Oh, I wonder who did that.
He says there was Thel was Master Thel was looking for you to speak with you urgently, but when I said you'd all sort of collapsed and
What was the access key again?
what's that?
King size.
Oh, king size, yeah.
Capital key, capital S.
When he heard
We're
you
back,
couldn't be roused,
we're back to full health, aren't we?
yeah. So when you do a long rest, it should give you back all your spell slots, all your health. I believe it gives you like half your hit dice back.
Right.
So obviously to get all your hit dice back, you need to not spend them all in a day. But them's the breaks, you know. And that's
Yeah, wait, what?
what.
Recover. Confirm. There we go.
Mhm.
We good.
Perfect.
Sorry,
Sorry, I
Callie
continue. I
not ever
apologize.
held?
That's right. He tells you that Thel Dendra had been sort of asking around. He'd been talking about how the red, someone's got to do something about these red brands, and he kind of saw maybe this was his chance. And he said something about getting his wife and kids back. I thought I told him he should wait to speak with you lot, but he said he couldn't wait. Especially when he went up there and you guys were just snoring away. It was like trying to wake the dead.
Well, some of us were closer to that than others.
All right, should we go see him then?
I'm down. I'm just gonna go grab a drink though. I'll be right back. Continue on.
Yeah. So if that's what you want to do, and this brings us back to sort of the meta conversation. We were talking about the paths in front of you here. Obviously, dealing with these bandits, looking for other quests in town. I'm assuming that Thorindir at some level kind of wants to find out what has happened with his cousin, or his cousins, as I believe you'd learnt that Gundren's brothers had been sort of camping just outside of town, and they sort of due to come back in for resupply recently, but they haven't.
Well, Thorindir, what do you want to do?
Oh, damn, my back is still a bit sore. Seems one of them delightful bloody hounds got me in the back while I was taking a stab at the other. Say, what happened at the end of the night there?
Absolute insanity happened, but the most important thing is this is a one pub town now.
Delightfully devilish there, Paulie. But what shall we do? I say, look, we could all wander off blindly into the field searching for my cousins, but everyone here said they are due back in town for supplies very soon. So I say we set out for the day and clear up last night's messes and bunker down in town for another day and wait for their swiftly return.
Sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Tally, what became of you of last night's fortune and glory?
Well, after being chucked away into a backpack, I got a little high.
Been into the devil's lettuce himself there, Tally. And I say, what is that mantelpiece that has been strung upon the wall? I don't recognize it from the pub the day before. Is that a trophy of last night's antics?
Yes, it is. Emir himself just decided to rip the bloody thing up before I set the place alight.
Oh, so you set the place alight. Arson took your fancy, did it then?
Well,
Paulie?
fire is the best way to cleanse a place.
Oh well, I say that's a good way to do it, and one to not cause suspicion upon oneself. There, arson, you know.
Good for the soul.
Good for the soul. Let's hope it was insured by the local bailiff. Ymir, what was the body count of last night? How many did you slay?
Couldn't tell you. Don't remember.
Oh, well, you know, trophy gets copper. No, sorry, trophy gets coin.
5.
But do you have the trophies? You just said you couldn't remember.
I do believe I grabbed some of their stuff.
You do believe? I need evidence.
It was just the big elk head, which is now proudly adorned above the fireplace.
No.
What else did you take?
3 sets of studded leather and 3 short swords.
3 sets of studded leather and a short sword, you say there?
3 short swords.
3 short swords. Well, you know the deal. Hold on 1 second, let me get up how much stuff I have.
Assuming just JR just gave himself 1,000 gold because of his backstory.
But did JR have 1,000 gold on him?
No, didn't we all get given a 1,000 gold at some
Oh,
point?
no, so, like, you all started with what, like 10 gold, 100 gold?
Wasn't 1,000.
I'll start with 25.
Oh, fancy boy.
I started with like 10 silver.
I assume because he blows mad cotton, he's got that hookup for that sweet green of all sorts in your wallet.
What starting? Did you start with 1,000 gold?
No.
He's just fucking lit, mate.
Fucking Jesus Christ, Ellie knows what's up.
Jesus. Maybe he should be funding the campaign.
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ.
How are you even carrying 1,000 pieces on your tally?
He's a fucking transforming
towel.
towel. They're all in his butt.
That's a
He
lot of.
reached the top shelf, all right, a few times.
He's proven it.
There we go. I don't have a. Why don't I have a picture of I need a picture of Ymir. I'm trying to put pictures of your characters on screen. It's criminal. I don't have a Ymir picture. Dylan, please send me a Ymir picture.
Literally, icon game.
Oops. Cool.
Look, Towley's a special kind of alchemist, man. Like, he just knows how to conjure up all the sorts of stuff that, he needs to, get that coin. Like,
Turn lead into
Yeah,
gold one day.
yeah, that's it.
I thought it was the rule of the Alchemist Association not to turn, rocks
Well,
into gold.
Here you go. Here's the thing. He's not, an
He's not-
alchemist, bro.
He's not licensed.
He's not a licensed.
He's not a licensed dispensary.
Yeah.
Heads up, he's not a doctor. Just be wary. Be wary. I do believe
Look,
he
and
stole my
he's- and
kidney
he's-
last time.
A lot of things go wrong for poor old Towley. He's earned that money well.
I just want to know
He's
how you
got-
carried
he's
that
got
much.
puppies. What the fuck? You got pets. Speaking of, where are they? They're not in town with.
Probably
Where are
right.
the dogs?
Nah, they were at the campsite last time.
We left them at the campsite. Oh, that means they're out in the woods on their own.
They were asleep.
Yeah, I mean, if you say that he sort of followed you into town, I think the because it was a wolf, it probably didn't come into town, but it might be hovering out on the outskirts for sure.
Wasn't he guarding the wagon? If I remember correctly.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
two, didn't we?
Yeah, they're with the wagon, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so,
well, you brought the wagon into town, but I think you would they would have sort of stayed away from
Ah, okay.
civilization.
Sorry, guys, just gonna interject for a second. Update on the storm. My friend's power's out, and her trampoline is on her neighbor's roof.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
shit.
Jesus.
what's it doing up there?
Flipping good time.
That's a bit silly.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty lit. Trambopoline.
Trambopoline.
Cool. All right. So there's you mentioned you wanted to go look for this other guy who was kind of looking for you. Or did you want to, seeing as it's midday, head out, see more of the town? What's your plan, Stan?
I'm over the town.
Ah.
The town has been bad to us.
But I want more shit. Let's go for a wander. What's in this store?
I need to find the secret ingredients that, I need for the bush doof.
Can't open that door, it's locked. So is that one.
Yeah, I think I put locks
Okay,
on
I
one
guess-
of these doors just for you.
Okay. I believe I will go back into this place. There is no one in here. Where's she gone?
Yeah, I gotta pull up the right person now. So I'll just open up my campaign notes here. We've got specific tally notes too. That's exciting.
Ooh, tally notes.
It's a towel.
Oh wait, are these
That's all it
tally
says.
notes as in you've?
And,
You made
and
these
then
notes?
underneath that says, I'm not a tail.
I've got tally notes. Our quest leader found powder dust. That's cool. Here we go. This is what I want. So you head in here. Who's in here? Sure. Sister Grayel. Come on, sister. I mean, she kind of looks like a ghost at the moment. We'll fix that.
Oh. Yep.
go. All right. So you head into the she's looking fine. Not sure if old mate goes that way, but we'll see. How's that? You head into the chapel, and
Holy places scare me.
yeah. So you head into this sort of small shrine made of stones taken from nearby ruins. You see a lot of sort of little prayer charms kind of left on some of these little altars. A couple of incense in little holders here, or like in little pots full of sand. Inside is a sort of a young. Young by elf standards, and she says, greetings, friend. Please come in, and all of Timora's children are welcome here.
Who is Timora?
You've not heard of Timora? She is the goddess of luck and good fortune.
Oh,
I'll
wanna talk
take
to
it.
Ooh. Oh, the
Where
battle's ready?
Oh,
where is she?
You want me to do the battle?
Well, I mean, we
Yeah,
don't have to do it right now. Whenever you want to.
Well,
No, we can do the battle. Whatever.
Okay. Well,
I'm easy.
we're gonna chuck the battle on. It's just you and me, Timmy.
I didn't even know how to join it.
Oh, it's on his Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought we were going to battle in game.
No.
Oh, boys. My new angel
Stream rated.
eyeballs.
It's actually pretty cool.
New
Oh,
angel
no.
eyes have
Dance down.
arrived in Australia from China.
Hands down. I can't even fucking Oh, there we go. No. How will my guys go?
Whereas on the upside, I can play new
We got
RuneScape in the
slaughtered.
background.
Ooh.
That's right.
That's what I'm doing.
Start a new battle. We'll get some new friends. What is this? Challenge. Very easy. It sounds like us.
Oh, we are easy. Oh, wow. So apparently, trying
guys
to
need to come join in. Come join in.
Nah.
Okay. We'll get back to the action here. So the priestess offers you a offers to if you want to write down any prayers. Of course, I can help you with the writing if you need help with the bigger letters and the bigger words.
I do not like this
Sorry,
person.
that's so patronizing.
I do not like this person. I back out of the... I back out. I'm leaving.
Again.
Doesn't like hollow ground.
Tally,
I'm
she
out.
sees you come in. And let's see, view character artwork. We can kind of show.
Sounds like
Here's
a
what she
bitch.
looks like.
Ah! I want to go back.
Too late
Um,
now, buddy.
You're a
Tally's gonna
towel.
get some action.
Uh,
Yeah,
so
but, you know, I roll up quite nice, all right?
I'm gonna use you as a cum rag.
Tally comes in, maybe led in by sort of the wafting sense of incense burners and
baby.
and holy smokes.
Baby.
She says, "Oh, you've returned. I was just chatting with this and she seems kind of lost for words to
Always
describe what Tal is."
I'm twirling. I figured
Um,
out how to spin my icon, boys. Wait, am I spinning on your screens?
Yeah.
Lit.
and she asks, what brings you to Phandalin, wanderers?
Well, I'm just a towel, and I'm here on adventure. But I hear you're the goddess of luck and fortune. And
What?
that definitely strikes my fancy.
I don't
she's-
think
Please
she's a
tell me more.
goddess.
She says, "Oh well, I mean, you flatter me. I am not the goddess of luck and fortune, but I have a lot of I have a few pamphlets that maybe if you want to learn more about her, she's quite amazing. Luck favors the bold is one of her incredible sayings, and she is a boon.
I am bald.
Yes, and so I think maybe the both of you could become followers of Timora. I think if I saw anyone who could maybe use a bit of religion in their lives, you two look like maybe you've been through it and maybe need a little bit of good luck.
One question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you come with the religion?
Oh, you.
Oh,
That was good. I respect it.
You respect it.
well, Tally is definitely one for good luck. Anything to increase his chances, as he's kind of got this kind of clumsiness about him, and he always seems to, have a little bit of luck on his side. So he's definitely after some more.
She said-
and he's probes for a little bit more information, and whether or not she knows anything about any of the ingredients that he can find in the lands.
So she says, well, one of our other sayings, as well as luck favors the bold, is a copper to the lady returns tenfold in gold, and she kind of nudges with her elbow the sort of the donation plate.
And Tally,
I
being the
leave
fucker
again.
he is, he puts 1,000 gold in.
Wow.
Drops all his money in it.
I'm glad I laughed.
No. But what happens? He reaches in to pull a gold coin out and accidentally drops quite a lot of gold in, and rather than look foolish, he just plays along with it, and
Yeah.
turns out it was everything he owned.
She says,
He
"Oh,
was concerned.
gracious!
And-
You must be seeking quite a bit of luck." And you mention you're looking for sort of materials or herbs. Was that right?
That is correct.
Weeds of some sort.
Special kind.
Well, I in fact and she sort of sees Ymir kind of hovering outside the building. She kind of leans into Towley and says, well, there's something I've come to town myself to do, and perhaps we could both get some information. There's a banshee named Agatha that I seek answers from about a spell book, and perhaps you could on my behalf deliver something to her, a suitable gift perhaps to persuade her to tell me what she knows about the location of this spell book. And she, I believe, would probably be the best source of information for these herbs, and perhaps she because she knows the region quite well, has been dead here for thousands of years, so I've heard.
Sick. How about that 1,000 gold? I take it to her and, see what she's got to say.
Oh, I couldn't take money from the lady.
You done fucked up, Tal.
That's a classic Towley move, though.
But she says, but if you promise to do this errand for me, perhaps there's something I can give you to kind of aid in your adventures. As I said, the lady favors those who favor themselves, and she sort of rummages in behind the altar, and she pulls out 3 potions of healing. And
Can I favor myself and take Towley's money back?
Oh God.
she says, oh, well, I mean, a gift freely given to the goddess. I mean, it's her money now. You'd be stealing from Timora, and woe betide the person's luck if they go against the lady. Then again, if you are one of those atheists I've seen wandering around and don't mind getting struck by lightning, go ahead.
I am in. Can I roll what check would that be?
What are you trying to do?
Steal the money back?
Okay, are you trying to do it surreptitiously, or are you... Because, like, she's kind of holding the the collection plate.
I'll just take it.
Okay. I think...
Why don't we just see where this goes so I figure out, like...
No, I
what's
mean,
going on
I'm happy to get struck by lightning. Like, it's still going the right way for you.
So do you
here.
just
Mate,
kind
I'm
of try
trying
and...
to have a conversation here, but out.
Are you trying to have... are you just trying to, like, rip it out of her hands kind of thing?
No, like, nicely. I'll just, like, take the plate of
How
gold
is-
and
Nicely.
walk away. Well, she's holding
I just
it
want
and
to
she said,
nicely
like-
burgle this person.
No, it's not burgling. She said if you're
Burgling is
okay
good.
to get struck by lightning,
You're basically,
you can take
you're
it.
basically
So I'm just gonna be like,
strong-arming her, aren't you?
I'm just gonna like, basically what I'm doing is like I shrug and I'm like, I'll take my chances.
So you're physically taking it from her though. She's not like handing it to you. She's holding it.
Oh yeah, I'm like, but not like
Gonna snatch it out of-
threateningly. I'm just like,
How well?
I place my hand on the plate.
I like that we're pissing off deities, like in like the 4th
Early,
session. This
yeah.
is good.
Um,
This is
mean,
great.
you place your hand on the plate and is like, and say, I'll take those odds or whatever it was you said. I don't mind getting struck by lightning.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. She tries to like pull it back away from you and says, "Hey, excuse me, sir. This money belongs to the church now."
I'm just gonna move away.
Just back away. Yep.
I do believe that my stupid towel friend fumbled and dropped all of his money in there.
Were you?
I'm just trying to
No
right
way, I
the
wouldn't
wrong.
do that.
Perhaps if he's, perhaps if he's so prone to accidents, he needs all the luck he can get from the lady.
He definitely does not need 1,000 gold worth of luck. Maybe 250.
How much money did
Okay.
Tally actually have?
1,000 gold.
Did you put that down?
I have a feeling someone's telling porky pie.
Nah, I think I had like 25 gold or something.
Oh, you can
And
keep
then-
it. I thought there was like 1,000.
I think it's just because I
Nah,
said
she can
Tally
keep
had
the
1,000
25
gold.
gold.
No. Oh, do you mean how much do I actually have that I went that I fumbled into the thing?
Yeah.
All of his money.
How much did you have?
Yeah, he dropped everything.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
how
how
much
much did he
was
have?
that? 25.
Well, if my thing says 1,000 gold, I definitely had 1,000 gold.
Well, I
You did not.
don't think.
would-
it's-
it would
I don't know
have
how I
1,000.
got 1,000 gold, but yeah,
That
if
is
that's the case, there's a
more
reason
money
why I'm-
than anything.
Yeah.
It-
I can
the
see,
reason.
according to D&D Beyond, where it couldn't be easier, I see that you have 21 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's 21 gold, she can keep 21 gold. I don't care. So now back in character, I'm like, oh, wait. I do believe that I am mistaken. I thought he dropped a lot more than that, and I was looking out for a friend. You may keep the gold.
She
And then I
says-
yeet.
You eat out of there.
She says, she sort of takes a deep breath, and you kind of hear her mutter to herself, "Oh, one should be bold, for to be bold is to live. Place yourself in the hands of fate, and trust your own luck. Whew. Wow, what a rush!" And she says, young Master Tao, if you're still interested in undertaking your quest for knowledge, could I interest you to intercede on my behalf, as we discussed?
Absolutely. Let's get the job done.
So she hands you the three. She hands you the 3 potions of healing, and she also hands you a sort of a jeweled silver comb.
Did you say cone?
Comb.
Oh boy, I hope so.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comb.
Comb.
comb?
A comb.
A comb.
A
Oh, that's
comber.
where the problem is.
The old
B is
comb.
silent.
The comb.
She says, please, if you offer Agatha this comb and sort of flatter her, I believe that she may offer an answer to where the spell book belonging to the legendary mage Bowgentle is. And perhaps you can also get information out of her on some local fauna, to do with as you will, because she's sort of an old knowledge keeper, Agatha is. I mean, if anyone knows how to get that good smoke, it's probably someone who's already partially incorporeal, right?
Did I hear someone say flatten? Because I will flatten her.
Flatter her.
So-
Yes.
So whereabouts do we need to go in order to, figure out, like find this person? Agatha?
So she, let me pull up my map of the Sword Coast. She tells you that Agatha sort of haunts a part of the woods northeast of here, near the old ruins of Coneyberry. Sort of a...
Coneberry.
Yeah, Coneberry.
To the north, was it?
Northeast, yeah. I think you guys can, at any time, navigate to the overland map of the Sword Coast. Possibly.
Yes,
Yep.
we can.
So I'll just extend your sort of vision of that. Your now unlocked vision of Coneberry. Do you see it there?
Yeah, we do.
Cool.
If I load the map, of the overland map,
Mhm.
I don't see it.
Oh.
It's just black for me.
Oh, maybe. Let me see. Permission. All players. Observer.
Because we're in Phandalin, yeah?
Yeah,
And then you said to the north. Oh, yep, I can see it. Yep.
so we've got the Paulie the Parrot is the sort of party token here for this
Yeah,
purpose.
I can see it. Yeah. Yep. Hey, wasn't that the direction we come from?
No, so you came from Neverwinter,
No, we came
and you came
from-
down the Sword Coast, and then
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can see this note here. Or you might have to click the notes on the left-hand side, like the journal notes or the pins or something.
Yeah. Oh, yep, yeah, I see that, yep. Oh,
Yeah.
yep, Cragmaw, yeah, so that's where we were, and then we come up further to the, yeah, right. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yep, righto.
Cool.
Alright, excellent. So I've got all the information I need. Charlie's happy.
And did you write down that did you add your 3 potions of healing?
No. Inventory. Do-do-do. Oh, it's funny. I feel like such a newbie again. Because I missed out on last week.
Yeah, you go from playing like every week to even just fortnightly, and you kind of forget everything.
Crash, fuck off with that ball. It's driving me bonkers.
Some people think I'm bonkers.
I will follow the plans of whatever the party wants to go with.
And what did I need to
Amazing.
add again? Sorry, health potions. 3
3 potions of healing.
potions of. Why is my internet so slow? Potion. Of healing or greater? Is it greater?
Regular.
Greater healing?
No. No, they were standard.
There were regulation potions of healing.
Regulation sized.
Regulation sized.
In fact, I think you had one in your inventory already, from what I can see in Foundry. So you can add just charges of that.
Oh fuck, that's right. We're not using D&D Beyond anymore, are we?
Yeah, we are.
It's whatever you want
Oh.
to use. At the very least, your health will be tracked in Foundry, but you can keep using D&D Beyond if you want. Because
D&D Beyond tracks like you're leveling up and items
Yeah.
and shit.
I find it easy to do D&D Beyond, but like, and then we can kind of import from D&D Beyond into Foundry. But it just doesn't go back the other way, if that makes sense.
May as well just put it all here.
Also, like people who are watching the stream, and thank you everyone who's amazing and joining us, you can, if you mouse over the screen, there is an overlay that shows the characters here, and it shows their health, which is tracked from D&D Beyond as well, and you can kind of look at the character sheet, so that's kind of cool.
Clearly.
I can see that Towley and Ymir have the same health. It's a buff Towel.
Oh wow.
That is a very
One-
buff towel.
Boofy towel.
The
You
fuck?
must have rolled really well.
I don't know how to add more in because it's got charges 1 of 1. Do I just change that to 4 of 1?
Yeah.
What are
you
you
can do
talking?
4 of 1. Or you can go. You can hit the little edit item button
Mm.
and go into details and make it 4 of 4 charges effectively. Or just add them in D&D Beyond. Yeah, essentially it's probably just gonna be easy to choose one and kind of just keep working from that one because you can roll from D&D
Yeah.
Beyond as well. It's just easier for me, of course, with monsters and stuff to just roll from within this tool.
Yeah, it doesn't let me edit it. Every time I try to edit it, it just reverts.
Oh,
That-
let me edit it. Potion of healing. 4 of 4.
Yep, I can see you doing that, yeah. And then it's got 4, yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why I wouldn't do that. Yep.
Um,
Sick! Alright,
Excellent.
sorry guys for my noobness.
That's all right.
Never apologize, darling.
All players. Oh, no.
Newbie, 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 newbie. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Dan, I've been adding a person every time I can now. So
Oh
we
yeah.
have a little
Right, we're gonna
we have a
win.
little army going.
Oh yeah, I see it. We're gonna get this. We're gonna defeat the first battle eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move my character anymore. Like, so, maybe I might refresh. Can't edit and do anything. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just try hitting refresh. See what happens.
Maybe something's broken.
Cool. All right.
Ah.
So it is. It's sort of midday. It's 12:30. On the 6th of LS. Yes. What are we doing, fam? It's clear sky today.
There we go.
But you guys still in the temple?
I just left.
Oh, what are you doing?
I have a mission at hand.
Good.
To go to Coneberry. Right here they have the biggest of cones.
In fact, I think that's why that town collapsed. Like the cones were just too big in Coneberry.
Nothing got done. People just
No
had
one
too
was
many
motivated to do anything.
And the whole town just collapsed around them. Yeah, so there's that, obviously to the northeast, maybe a couple of days travel. And, you know, there's the whole gang thing.
Gang.
The Gangnam style.
Well,
what are you doing, Tally?
Happy
You
to
telling
follow
us
you.
about your quest, or like, because Sarundi is holding up in the tavern, like waiting for his cousins to show up. Like, what do you?
I'm just wandering around.
Because I'll be waiting in town.
So come in, and I've got something to tell you, Thorndeer. It's super exciting, and I want to do it.
Well, Tally, you don't have to yell it now. My head still is pounding from last night's antics. But what do you need to do, my friend?
Well, need a head northeast to find a book.
There's books in town. What do you need northeast?
It's a special book.
What kind of book is it?
The book, like with special stuff in it.
I've never known you to be one partial to read there, Tally.
I didn't know he could read.
You're not gonna tear this up and just roll yourself a nice little doobie out of it, are you? Like, I can't give you rolling papers here. What's so special about this book?
It's got all the wonderful spells of yeah. Of all the things that I hope to achieve.
Now listen, if you can't tell me what the book is and what it's about, then how am we going to find it if you don't know?
Well, I wrote it down.
Well, tell me, what have you written down, Tally? I would like to know more about this book before I uproot our whole cause and adventure.
Well, there's a badger named Agatha. I've got this.
Wait, who is Agatha?
This banshee. She's got the book, or knows of where the book is located.
A banshee.
Yeah.
So now we're geared up to fight banshees, are we?
I think it's a friendly banshee.
I don't
Friendly
even have a
banshee.
silver sword.
Tell you what, just because they may go to bed with you friendly, I tell you, they in the mornings, whoo, you get it. Do go on. Do we know the name of the book?
The spell book owned by Bongatol.
Bogatol.
Bogatol.
You mean the famous wizard Bogatol?
Yeah.
Okay, I came across him in my scholarly years. But I don't know much about wizardry. I'm merely a bard. I can sing you a song about him, but I don't know much about the words or spells.
Please do.
And what will you need to do with this book of spells?
Well,
Aren't you some sort of botanist? I mean, tree folk?
Herbalist.
What?
What are you?
Hoping to find a special spell in there that can help me with my cooking up of special treats for the bush stuff.
Oh, so you mean to kindle a own little bit of snuff boogie woogie for the old boogie woogie? Well now, now you've got my fancy.
It's a boogie shuggy.
Now, we are but at a crossroads. How do you know how long it would take to go northeast to obtain this book you so seek?
Minutes.
Minutes? Well, then what are you talking to me for? Just go grab the book.
But it's dangerous out there.
You've got
Minutes? You'll still be in the center of town if it's in with minutes.
Look, I'm not great with time. I'm high all the time. So I
Well,
don't know
then
what
why
time
should
it
I
is.
trust you to go northeast looking for a book with our party that I'm paying all your gold when we've got men captured by hobgoblins we have to find?
I'll give you a bigger share of the gold that I earn from the treats that I sell at the bush stuff.
I need more information to go on here, Tally. How far we have to travel for this book?
Minutes.
Minutes? Then go get it.
Ah, man.
Then go get the
Probably
book.
should- Maybe before I do this, I should go get a little high.
Well,
believe
go
this
get
is-
high and come back to me. I've got too much on my plate. I've got to find my cousins who should be in town any day. We've pissed off some bandit leader that I'm waiting for retaliation any minute. And I just know it's gonna be a bad day. And now you
Well-
want us to go northeast.
How about we put it to a vote?
Did I just hear plate? I'm kind of hungry.
I don't need a vote, I just need information. Where do we go and how long to go to get this book?
We go now, and it'll take minutes.
That-
Maybe hours. Who
Well,
knows?
days and hours are two different things, Tally. My head. My head, I'm too hungover for this.
I've got something that'll help it.
Well, you don't have a book, do you? Look, I don't know who filled your mind with ideas of books of ancient wizards. Either go back to him and give me the details, or I swear I'm just going to have to order another beer and forget this conversation entirely.
Ah, man.
One thing, Tally, I cannot specify this enough. How far do we have to journey for this book? I just need one answer, Tally. Bring it to me, and we'll get this book.
What was the town?
Tally, in a dazed and a confused state of mind, decides to quickly run back to the chapel or church, or he's not even quite sure where he was. No, not here. Oh yeah, that's right, over here. Oh, hey you, lady, goddess lady. Tally comes forth clumsily through the door. He trips over, makes his way over, and he gets up in a rush. And at the bottom of his breath, he wants to know some more information. So he kind of pokes the lady in front of him and asks, "Hey,
She
okay,
says,
just got one question for you. How long does it take to get to what was it called? Coneberry."
Coneberry. Well, let's
Cone-
look.
Very.
Wait, was it Coneberry? No.
How do I measure it here? I'm trying to figure out what my scale is on the map here.
Coneberry.
She says, well, if you're on foot, I'd expect it maybe to take 3 or 4 days to get out there, and and speak to Agatha, and then maybe I guess 3 or 4 days to come back if you're on foot.
What about in a wagon?
Well, in a wagon, you'd probably be moving at sort of a marching pace, but you'd be able to keep it up a lot longer. So you could probably get that down to maybe like 2 or 3 days.
Cool, thanks. And he just instantly runs out of there now that he knows the answer so that he can get back to Thorndir in time before he forgets. Thorndir!
What, Tyler?
Oh shit. Oh yeah. The time that it's gonna take us is like a day. We should be able to get there in like a day. Maybe 2.
A day, maybe 2. That is 2 vastly different states of opinion. Because I must.
No, I remember it was a day or 2 on cart, and then 3 days to 4 days via foot.
Now, is that stopping at night or traveling in the dark as well?
No, we stuff for rest.
So you're okay. So take us 2 days by cart, or 5 days on foot. Is that what you're telling me?
4 days.
4.
Come
Do you
on,
at least
Johnny.
wait? Just tell me where do we need to go? Northeast.
One moment. Is that each direction, or?
I believe that's
In
one
total.
way. I believe he's talking one way.
Oh.
So we're gonna go to Combberry in the northeast.
What berry?
Comb.
With a B?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Combberry.
Combberry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, okay. So we're gonna need a 5-day journey to pick up a book.
But it's for the bush stuff.
And let me think. Barkeep, are you there a moment? Can I speak to you?
I've totally forgotten his accent. Was it super Australian? It
We're
is.
super Australian.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mate. How can I help you?
Well, I've just been informed that we might need to take a quick journey that will. By wagon, he said 2 to 3 days. I give. For about. How much would it cost us to keep our rooms here for an extra 6 nights?
Well, I mean, your boy Sildar's already paid up for the week. I don't think you lot paid for your first round of drinks yet. I know you did win some drinks in the
Well,
drinking
I
competition.
believe it was the other patrons that paid for our drinks because they lost the competition.
Yeah. So after the competition, your boy Carlos racked up a bit of a debt.
Okay.
But we can square that out, no worries. Let's see. Let's bring up the old tavern prices on D&D Beyond because it couldn't be easier. So probably going to be. I mean, if you're having just the simple rooms upstairs, we're looking at maybe gold a day. That's with food included, of course, per person. Those of you who want it a little bit more comfortable, you're going to have to be looking at it around in the 2 gold range. I mean, for this big fella here,
I don't actually need a room.
I'll sleep in the barn.
yeah. So for
No,
you,
this is for our stuff, boys.
Yeah.
To keep our room so we don't get everything stolen.
I mean, if you want, we could. I could store that gear for you just in one of the rooms. Keep that room locked. You keep the key. I've got a spare, of course. But if you just want to hire one room to kind of keep your gear in while you're away. That could be an arrangement, no problem. Can't guarantee there'll be any extra rooms when you get back, of course. You may have to bunk up.
That's the issue, because we will be back.
And especially as
I plan on coming back.
Especially as we're the only tavern in town now, I expect business to be a little bit more in swing, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so what's the price for? How many of us are there? So 1, 2.
So 5 of you.
How much for 4 rooms for the week?
Yeah.
1 room for our stuff and 3 for us if we come back prematurely.
So 4 rooms for a week. So a week's like a 10-day. So you're looking at 40 gold. He says, "Look, I'll knock half off that price because you're not going to be here having meals. So let's call it 20."
Now, Tally, to reserve our spot at the tavern, and I mean the tavern because there's only one left now. It is going to cost us minimum 20 gold to get your book. I like you, Tally, I do. I'll let you, but you need the other party's opinions, because at the end of the day, it's all our money.
I don't care either way.
How good are these herbs?
What's the book? No herbs.
But can't he make herbs with the book?
I don't know what the book bloody is. It's a book by a wizard. Speak to the tile about the book.
I reckon we deal with these bandits.
That was my issue. That's why I'm still waiting at the tavern. I've been expecting a rebuttal of discourse since burning down their establishment. You think they would have gathered the posse or mob by midday already?
The barkeep sort of overhearing this kind of conversation going on and goes, "Oh, you pissed off the Red Brands, did you? I mean..."
Well, pissed off, by bloody well, this parrot went and burned down their bar.
Well, mister, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to skip town for a couple of days, let the heat die down a bit. But they're usually stationed up at the manor house, so if they're getting they're also, I mean, they're not a bunch of brave lads, I don't think. So they're probably not going to come at you head on, and they'd be bloody stupid to try anything in here. So and look, I'd thank you kindly not to start a bra brawl or a bit of fisticuffs in my establishment. Seeing as this is where I got to work and live, I don't come to your work and start murdering people. So if you got problems with them, maybe just take it outside if they turn up. Yeah.
I reckon we bring the fight to them.
Bring fight.
Or we can set the
I want
fire.
to cut them in half. I'm with the parrot.
We have a parrot, a giant, and a bard, and a towel. Do we even know how many of them there are?
I don't care. I will cut them in half.
Well, they almost cut me in half last night. So, listen. How about we do a little recon, okay?
Can we kill them?
Depends on the recon.
I'm going to kill them.
Polly. Would you be able to sneak up to the manor and see how many are there?
I reckon I can do that.
Or to see if they're doing anything. Because I'm suspecting trouble.
I reckon I can do that.
Okay, you have a look there. I'll tow to our possessions and start putting them in one of the rooms. So, what was the score you got last night there, Ymir?
3 sets of leather armor and 3. Oh, I currently have 2 sets of leather armor and 2 short swords because I gave 1 set away to Carles.
Was this just leather or what leather armor?
Studded leather armor.
Oh, by golly. That's better than what I'm wearing. Well then, if I say I'll let you kill them, could I have one of them sets of armor?
Absolutely.
Done.
Done and done.
Done and done.
Well, I reckon I'll can I actually? Yeah, I reckon I will go up to that shop. I'll go to that manor.
Yeah.
Cool. So you head out of town.
But actually, before I do, can I get some of his highest proof alcohol in a rag?
Oh, parrots. I have you, that one. Just get a rag.
Yeah, he'll give you some of his like some of the stuff he uses to kind of clean the ovens.
Perfect.
That's probably like he'll probably ask for, like 2 silver or something.
Yep, sure. Does that include the rag?
The rag, he takes the rag that he was just using to polish the table and just throws it at you, and then he pulls another one out from under, under the bar and starts polishing the table again.
Cheers, matey.
He just he gives you the nod. He gives you the just the sort of the silent nod, maybe the one finger that you see in the country.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright,
country
perfect.
nod, I'm in.
Yeah.
Well, I'll stuff that in the back of my belt, just like underneath my coat, and I reckon I'll head on up to this manor. I'll sneakily do it. Actually, I'll fly there.
Right.
Barkeep, I'm gonna need a beer.
Um.
Wait, I got no money.
Cool.
What now, Tally? We'll get your book after we deal with the bandits, okay?
So
Beer? Can you buy me beer?
A beer! Well, yeah, I guess we did send the pirate on the scouting expedition. And, you know, I do hate to wait to these things. I panic so dreadfully so. Might as well wet my whistle while we wait for him to return with good news or bad news or whatever he's done to provoke wrath of the bandits.
Cool. All right. Just before we get into that, I'm gonna start this stream battle.
Start the battle.
Yeah, we're gonna start the battle.
Do
Okay.
you want to
Yeah.
also touch base with
Yeah.
the audience? They're like sort of wondering, like some of the new people that have come
Yeah.
in.
We'll
They
give
kind
a-
of were talking about like what had happened previous to this and what situation we're in.
Yeah, I'll give a little bit of a recap for those of you who join us, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining us on a Thursday night. And also, I mean, you guys are going to hear in the party, you're going to hear this recap too, because it sounds like you forget things. And I forget things, and I forget what we know and what we don't know. The crew has made their way to the town of Phandalin to help Gundren Rockseeker start a bushduff with his brothers in an epic cave that he's found. He's found sort of an epic location, prime real estate for a bushduff. But alas, he has been kidnapped, and we don't know where he is. Meanwhile, these lads came into town after rescuing Sildar and Carles from the Cragmaw goblins, and going around town making friends. Some of those friends were these sort of red cloaked individuals hanging out at a bar called the Sleeping Giant. It resulted in a bit of maybe a disagreement would be the correct term, and who knows what happened. Someone got stabbed, their place burnt down, and someone got away. And now we see Paulie kind of affixing all the blades, making sure all the knives are in the sheaths, and sort of takes off.
Checking my bow.
the sort of the bright red, green, and yellow parrot Aarakocra sort of takes off into the air, and it's not hard to it's hard to miss the manor house that he was describing to the northeast of town. But before we do that, we're going to see this battle.
Let's go. Okay, give me the battle.
Raiders. Boom.
Yeah, I put a heap of fucking guys down, so we should be fine.
Oh, who's this guy out here? Oh no. Oh, he's level 10? What? This guy's kicking butts. Mate, he just carried that entire team.
Yeah, the battle's only starting. Oh, level 10. Hell yeah, dude.
Cool.
We didn't have to do anything. That's perfect.
I got some rewards. Pick winner. Let's grant rewards. Random. Oh, mate, Timmy, I think you just got some rewards.
Did I? Ooh.
I should stop spoiling.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're going on to the next, the giant siege. We're in, lads.
Believe in us.
Where's this?
I love it. Yeah, this is really cool. The little Stream Raiders thing. I like it. I can imagine like some large, like some big streamers just going fucking crazy with it.
Yeah. All right, cool. We got the next one in. The link should be in the chat, and we get back to the story at hand. All right. Let me pull up my notes. Cool. So yeah, you cruise to Trezenda Manor on the east edge of town. It's sort of on a low hillside amid some of the woods and thickets. Very easy to see because it's more of a castle than a house. It's sort of a
made
one
of
of those,
stone.
Yes. And
it.
has sort of a yeah. As you fly closer though, you see a actually give me a perception check. This is like the first roll of tonight's game.
It's been just good dialogue.
I've been painting word pictures.
Some beautiful back and forth witty banter between Ali and Thorindir. There we go. 11.
Yeah, I mean it's not amazing. It's not terrible. You're probably used to being able to pick out giant houses, right? Like this one, you're a little bit off. You think it must just be really far away, but then you realize it's actually just smaller than you're used to.
Yeah.
From this height, and you don't seem to see anyone kind of outside. You do maybe like a couple of laps up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't notice any comings or goings from the house itself. In fact, it looks a little bit run down.
Right. Can I fly on top of the roof? And is there an entrance to the rooftop from the rooftop?
Yeah, sure. So you sort of land. It's got a sort of a clay tile roof.
Mm-hmm.
And you think maybe it's quite an old building that has been. There's a couple of cracked tiles here and there. Maybe like a small hole in the roof. You're able to sort of move some of those tiles aside and sort of duck in to the attic.
Okay. I do want to go into stealth as well. If that is possible.
Absolutely.
I'll
So
sneak around and have a look.
Give me that stealth roll to see how sneaky you are.
Jesus fuck, 5.
You go down there's sort of a ladder or like a trap door leading to the lower part of the house, and you maybe like have to move things off the trap door. There's a lot of like shunting stuff to get it around there. And when you're moving around, maybe you're not really sure if you try and move quietly, but there's kind of like the creak of floorboards as you move around up here. And so you're on the sort of second story, and you make your way through corridors, and you open up do you go into any of the rooms, or are you just trying to
I was trying to find people, but are there any curtains on the windows?
So you're sort of you've come down from the attic and you're in sort of like a hallway in this sort of manor house, and there are sort of curtains. It looks like curtains on the windows themselves. So there's these sort of like high vaulted lead windows that seem to have sort of sheets almost like thrown over them. They're not like fancy curtains or anything like that. It looks like someone's just kind of thrown up a sheet. Maybe like someone's put some alfoil on the windows. Yeah. Just
Okay.
Keep the light out.
All right. Paulie has a good little look. Can't really find anyone just yet, but he thinks it's still time to go back up and put his naughty little plan into position.
Give me another perception check.
11 again.
So as you're moving around up here, you very noticeably don't hear anyone inside.
Okay, well maybe I should check some of the rooms then. All right. Yeah, I'll check one of the rooms. How many rooms are there?
On the top floor, or like on the second floor where you are, you maybe give a count of 4 to 5 doorways.
All right, I'll check the first.
Cool. You sort of get to one of the doors, sort of slowly open it, peek in. The room is entirely bare. It looks like this area is just unused. There's just a sort of a layer of dust.
Okay, I'll check each room just consecutively to make sure. Just peek my head in.
One of the rooms you enter, one of the ones you go in and you see, like the only thing really of note is sort of like a really old, creepy rocking horse. In one of the rooms, and you sort of you make your way through these rooms, and as you check each one, you're thinking, maybe what the fuck? This place is empty. Similarly, there's sort of sheets on over the windows. There's no real furniture up here or anything like that.
Right.
When you do make it to sort of like the banister area and you can kind of see down onto the ground floor, you notice that even down there, like the entrance to this place looks pretty unmaintained. And you actually see sort of down the stairs onto the ground floor, there is a door in sort of under the stairs to a certain extent that looks like it maybe leads to a cellar.
Okay. So knowing all of this and seeing all of, I reckon it's pretty easy for us to storm. I reckon we might find something in that cellar, but I don't think Paulie's ready to go and do that by himself. So I think I should just walk out the front door, but then try and find something to bar. Actually, take that hike. Can I take that that horse, that rocking horse, and then the rocking horse, and I'll take that first off. That's possible, and then I'll go down. Through the front door, and then I'll try to find something to bar the front door with from the outside.
Oh yeah. So you take the rocking horse, you sort of carry it up, scraping on floors as you do, and you kind of drag it up through the roof outside. It's a bit heavy, so you can't get like that good kind of soaring kind of flight as you normally would. It's a bit more effort and exertion. But you're able to You put it down off to the side if you want, near the front door, and you start looking around. What would you kind of look for outside the door to kind of bar or barricade it?
Maybe I'll just use a rocking horse. Actually, how big is it? Can I
It's not huge.
jar it
I mean,
under the door?
it's for like a child. Like it's not for a grown human.
Okay. All right.
It's creepy as hell though.
Perfect. Creepy the better. I've got some rope.
It's very
rope. Can I
very
just
flammable.
Yeah, the flammable part I'm thinking of using later. But I've got some rope. Can I just kind of knot the door shut? The front door?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
let's
can,
do that.
give me a survival check to see
Sure.
how good your knot work is. How much shibari you've been doing. Oh, not a lot.
Not much.
You remember
Man.
the bird goes around the tree and down and you kind of haha, and then it kind of falls off. You just can't seem to.
Okay. Jesus, what am I doing? Oh, I have a crowbar. And I put the crowbar in the door.
Ah, very cool, very clever. Yeah.
Did you have a crowbar in your
Yeah, I got a
inventory?
crowbar. Yeah. Let's chuck that crowbar in that door.
For sure. So we'll say that there's it's like metal handle kind of door pulls, and you're able to kind of put that over there, and it's sort of secure. You give it a bit of a shake. Even if someone were to lift the latch on the other side and try and push, you think this should hold them for a fair while.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And then I'll fly back and I'll tell the guys what I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Going definitely taking the rocking horse with me though. That's gonna be a present for Tally. Yeah, I mean it'd be perfect size for Tally or Carlos, really.
Perfect. Alright, I'll add creepy rocking horse to my inventory to keep the kids happy.
Well, that's it. I mean, you got to track it. You got to track every arrow, and you got to track every creepy rocking horse you get. There could be a test at the end. So you're able to sort of. It takes you a little bit longer. You don't get quite as much altitude. From your up high vantage point, though, this sort of frontier town, you can kind of get a look around. You don't really see any of the. You see the remains of the Sleeping Giant Tavern. It's sort of a smoldering wreck. It looks like some people maybe got out there with a sort of a bucket chain and put out some of the fire around and on it, but so it didn't spread. Because if you want to take anything seriously, obviously it's a bushfire, but it definitely did not save the building.
Good. Cool. Yeah, I'll just continue to fly back with my rocking horse to the other end.
Awesome.
All right. As I fly back into the inn, I
like what you did there.
fly back into the inn. I thud the rocking horse just in front of our table and go, "There you go, Tally. I got something you can play with." Now, Thorindir, the manor, as far as I could see, seemed pretty damn empty. But these bandits being bandits, and me knowing their type, I didn't go into the cellar. I wasn't too sure if I should. Upstairs is empty. The main floor is empty, but that cellar, like I said, I reckon that's where they're going to be hiding out. I chucked a crowbar in the door so they couldn't get out. So that way,
out of the cellar or out of the building.
The building.
Okay, cool.
Could they not just climb out a window?
Probably, but if we see a broken window, we know they've escaped.
Well,
So I think we all head down there and deal with these bloody bandits.
Well, look. I look at Ymir and say, "Is it clobbering time?"
Kill.
Let's go. Tally, come on. I dragged Callie off his rocking horse and we wander up to the manor.
Am I going the right way? I do believe I might be.
So you all sort of head up the path to the manor. Especially from the ground, it looks even more sort of abandoned. It definitely doesn't look maintained. The gardens are overgrown. The path isn't kept. There's weeds growing everywhere. There's a couple of stones missing and things like that. It looks like, or some of the brickwork. There's ivy going up all around. You arrive sort of unmolested outside the manor. the crowbar
Arguably the best way to arrive.
the crowbar is still there. I'm just gonna refresh this.
Yeah, mine's real laggy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna refresh.
Mine crashed earlier.
Yeah, same.
Also, because like the in-game clock wasn't advancing. That's cool. All right, sweet.
Oh, mine's not either. Stuck on 12:51. Oh no, it's still stuck on 12:50. Wait. Hit the play button next to it.
Geek Thulu and
Oh no, that's advanced.
This Sir Dragon. I'm a big fan of D&D Beyond. Got the DM subscription, and you can even mouse over the stream
Odd.
to kind of check these guys' characters in D&D Beyond. Big fan of it. Spent like probably too much money on some of those source books, but I think it's worth it. Okay, cool. So you guys head to the manor, the area there. Give me
Let's go clobber some bandits.
Give me a perception check as you arrive. Anyone who's kind of keeping their eye out.
How come
Okay.
my thing isn't loading again?
Oh.
Did we move to another room? Like,
Not yet, but we will in a minute.
Oh,
I think.
boom! Nat 20.
Oh. 2.
Thorindir, you being a man of the people, notice that this area is like the area out the front here, while not maintained, does seem somewhat well traveled. So it does receive a fair bit of foot traffic, but it's sort of it's still sort of quite unkempt. Oh, Tally
Smashed it.
smashed it as well.
was it everybody that was meant to do it? Or...
Yeah, so I think Tally and Thorindir, you kind of notice this the most. Tally, you notice as you tend to wander and not really be focused on the task at hand. I'm going to say that you're probably the most likely person to notice that there is also like a trail that leads sort of around and sort of down the side of the hill, seemingly maybe into some kind of area off to the side, maybe some side garden or something.
Yep.
Well, what does everybody see? Anything out of the ordinary?
Hey, I see a whole bunch of footprints that lead to this trail? This garden? Why do you think that could be?
That could be anything. Could be a side path. Could be who knows? I'm not a excellent judge of character, but I say these footprints are humanoid. Could be townsfolk or could be the bandits. But I trust Paulie's judgment that bandits are hiding in a cellar. Shall we check out the cellar and then go through the rear to the side garden if we don't find anything?
Sounds good to me.
Well,
first, let me get a little high.
a little high, he says.
Just a little bit. Just a cheeky, just
bit
a
more.
little bit.
Just a little bit
Just a little
high.
tasty, a little bit. Cool. All right. So you head inside. You pull your crowbar from the door, Paulie, and kind of lead the rest of these Tatts and Tarasques crew, which is just the name I've given for your group. I don't think you've actually given me what your party name is. It's probably too early days.
I like Tatts and Tarasques.
Awesome. And lead them into the cellar.
So,
Shush, Tally. We're snackily getting into this cellar. Wait, hold on. How did we get in the manor if old mate barred the front door?
Well, I assume he pulled the crowbar out from there.
Took
and then...
took the crowbar back in.
mm,
Out, yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. Alright, so the door's not barred anymore, is it?
No,
No, it's no longer barred. Cool.
no.
Alright.
Because I barred the door from the front.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering, was it still barred? Like...
No.
Yeah, no, okay, we came through it. That's all cool. Just so, like, no one could come in behind us, but obviously they can, because it's not barred.
So the door opens onto, and you head down into a sort of 5 foot, or 15 feet, 5 foot wide landing, 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north, so that's sort of this one here. It's actually like under the stairs, if that makes sense. And there's a large stone cistern occupying the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. You also notice that these areas are brightly lit. There are sort of oil lamps in wall sconces, and this place obviously looks actually lived in compared to sort of the areas you were looking at before, Paulie.
Well, guys, this definitely seems a little more lively. But let me just slip into something a little bit more comfortable, some would
Ooh.
say. And just give me a second. Where are my spells? I cast a disguise self and disguise myself to look like one of the bandits that the bandits or the ruffians? What are these guys called?
A bit of both. Yeah.
Bit of both. Yeah. And to look exactly like one of them that we fought yesterday.
Okay. The live one or the dead one, or is it non-specific? Is it kind of just like general?
It's non-specific. It's like yeah.
Cool.
And then I proceed forward.
I'm just gonna just roll myself up around Verandir. Just like a towel would if he was wet, just around his waist.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So like a mini kilt.
Disguise myself. Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna be super sneaky with him.
Okay. Give me a stealth check to see if you can kind of hold it together and not giggle every time he takes a step.
This is gonna be hard for Tally.
Tal, if you ruined my goddamn.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you head over to the sort of bubbling cistern. There's sort of seems to be some kind of cool water. This seems to be filled with sort of fresh cold water. And there's sort of a pipe coming out of the wall into like a basin, right? That then overflows and kind of and fills up the cistern itself. So there must be. I don't want to make stereotypes about dwarves, but you may know something about indoor plumbing. So you think there's probably some kind of pipes feeding from a, you know, maybe some kind of water tower up on the manor or something like that, or some kind of maybe they've what is it? Those water storage tanks. You know, you can get those polyethylene water storage tanks to make sure that everyone knows that you're not using tap water to water your plants.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Can I stealth? Can I stealth as well and go join Thorindium?
You certainly can.
Fucking what is the fuck is this shit?
Guys,
What's your-
I have
what's your
a
ability
perfect
in stealth,
disguise, and you guys are just fucking.
My stealth
All right,
is
well, we're gonna hold
plus
it right
3.
there
It's not that my rolls just stuck.
because Thorindy has opened a door. And inside, you are looking into what appears to be a storeroom that's kind of been pressed into service as a living quarters. There's a couple of bunk beds up against the wall, and a bunch of barrels and crates and things like that. There's sort of two guys wearing sort of those red cloaks in the bunks. One seems to be maybe like reading a book or whatever. One seems to be kind of dozing a little bit. And the one sort of was sitting on the barrels as you opened the door. 2 out of the 3 kind of jump up as you open the door and come in. They see you and they're just like, what? Who are you?
Quickly, guys! Quickly! The men from last night's bar are trying to charge in. Quickly, get up now! At arms, boys!
Can I try and throw my Molotov into that room?
We will roll initiative and then see how this plays out.
Okay. Ooh, 20.
Let me fire up the old encounter tracker. Boom.
There goes our disguise.
Not my disguise.
Well, I guess not mine either.
There we go. All right. So you got a 20 initiative, Paulie. That's pretty good. Anyone else?
Yeah, hold on. I just have to reload.
Yeah, too sexy. Something. I don't know what it is tonight. Maybe it's just shit weather, but internet's playing up a bit.
Thorindia got a 14.
Do an initiative, were we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's that again?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
initiative.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, found it. Always forget where.
Ugh.
Cool. All right. Paulie, you are the first to act. You had sort of stealthed up somewhat behind. And yeah, you have that. Now, how do you light it?
With my tinderbox.
So you sort of crouch down.
Oh wait, actually, no, there's those oil ones, isn't there? Oh fuck, that's all right.
I get, yeah. No. If you see an oil, you could light it with an oil lamp for sure.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, cool. Right, I'll light it with the oil lamp, then I'll throw that bad boy into that room.
Sure. All right.
Oh shit.
Let's
If you fucking throw a Molotov at me and hit me, I'm gonna be so upset.
let's work out what the range
Well, luckily
is.
there's water right next to you.
Oil flask. Let's see what the range of what the splash range is of an oil flask, and Shattering it on impact. You can pour an oil flask. Make a ranged attack. Interesting. Oil plus alchemist fire. Let's see if this gives us a splash damage. Because I assume that's your intent, right? Yeah. You want to sort of throw it in the middle of them?
Yeah, then we'll close it. Then I'll close the door.
Yeah, I'll allow that for sure. And so this give me a ranged attack, so like a dex attack. I don't think you'll have.
What, like my short bow?
Yeah, the short bow will be fine.
Oh, here we go. Relying on a roll from Timmy.
Nat 20, bitch!
Nat 20, yes. So describe it to me. Describe it to me, Timmy.
Okay. As I stuff the rag in with my beak, light it. I tell Thorindir to duck, and I fucking throw that thing as far as I fucking can right into the middle. But I'm hoping it also smashes on one of their faces.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like fucking like the one who's like closest to the rest of them just smashes him right in the face and just fucking immolates the guy.
Yeah. So shards of glass kind of hit this guy is like goes up in flames, or like he's sort of clutching at shards of glass in his face as like the last thing you see, I guess, before Thorindir closes the door, if he's about to, is actually he'll be able to on his
I
turn.
can move forward and close it, can't
I? Does your cunning action at this level let you interact with objects?
I believe so. I just want to check. Cutting action. You can take a bonus action on each turn to dash, disengage, or hide action. So no.
No, not yet then. But two of them you see like go down into the flames. One of them looks incredibly on fire, and sort of tries to rush the door, and he's going to try and push past you and or Thorindir if you've run up to the door there, to kind of try and bar his way.
I'll stay back here. But if I can't close the door, I'll stay back here.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard with I mean, you did get a critical. Yeah, I'll let you get to the door and close it. So you're kind of standing next to Thorindir and close the door. I think maybe doors are a free interaction. Maybe, I don't know. They are today, and
for a nat 20 they are.
yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, we'll actually do a, he's kind of charging the door and he's going to try and like leap through it. So we're going to do a dexterity competition to see like if you can get to the door and close it before he can kind of
he gets there,
push
sure.
through. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be just a straight up dex ability check.
For all of us, or?
No, it's just him.
Yeah.
They're all in there? No, I didn't. Okay,
He's got a 20. A dirty 20.
There's a clean 20.
So do I.
Oof. I think you get to the door at the same time and you're able to shove it closed before he's able to leap out, and you hear him screaming and cursing on the other side. As sort of you feel you hear the sort of sizzling of flesh and red cloaks as he kind of cries for help, banging on the door.
It smells like chicken.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, so he you hear him sort of thumping on the door, and then you kind of hear him crying and sort of then silence, and you just hear sort of the crackling of wood on the other side of that door. Thorindir, it's your turn.
Well, Seems you really lit up the situation there, my friend. Well, what do you say we let them cool down a little bit before we open this door, and then proceed to see what mayhem and destruction we did there? Eh?
Are we still have to have turns though? I mean,
Not
because
really.
there's probably
No,
someone in the
that's
other-
kind of the end of that
That's
combat,
the end of
really.
it.
But
the combat, yeah.
we'll go around and see. Yamiya, you haven't had a chance to act. What do you do after seeing all this?
I'm really proud of myself for that now.
I silently walk up the stairs
Go
and
to leave.
exit.
Okay, you go back upstairs. Thorindir, you've had your excellent one-liners, which I love. Paulie, job well done. Do you kind of just hang out for a bit? You can feel a lot of heat behind that door. It seemed like there was a lot of stuff in that room to catch fire.
Yeah, you know,
Now
you
we
know the
can't
old
loot.
saying touch the doorknob in a fire, like so you know if they touch the door, you know if it's hot.
Yeah.
It's not in.
Oh yeah, like this.
Like, I'm just there waiting for the door to cool down before we go in.
Yeah, I mean, so much so that like these walls are stone. Like there's obviously some sort of like carved cellar. But the door itself is, actually, it's an excellent question. What are the doors? The doors are wood with iron handles and hinges, and you can see that the door itself, like the wooden part of the door itself, is starting to smoke. And the iron of the door handle is, continues to be quite hot.
I think I set the whole building on fire.
You do remember, like, when that door opened, there was like a lot of barrels and crates and fabric in there. So like there was a lot of combustible. There's a lot of fuel.
I'm wandering back to the pub.
We
I
just
must-
love fire, eh?
I must say there.
No, the bird does.
You
Paulie the
did,
pyromaniac.
Paulie,
Not Paulie the parrot. Paulie the pyromaniac.
you did just burn 3 people alive in there, and also the opportunity to get any sort of wealth from that room, I say. But good job nonetheless.
Yeah, some things as if you dealt with fire. If the other guys
No.
wouldn't join me, they wouldn't join me either. So fuck them.
I was eyeing off the barrels in that room when I opened it. I was like, do they have some
Are
fine?
there some barrels in this room as well?
Well, not anymore.
In the room you're in, yeah.
No,
So
it-
there is
Oh.
the barrels, like essentially where you're standing. There are the sort of provisions. It looks like the barrels. You crack open a few. There's sort of salted pork, beef, flour. Even a couple of small
particularly.
ale kegs, like not sort of your big ones, but like your sort of small portable ones you'd bust out at a party.
Okay,
well, we
can
might
I
as well
just-
wait for this party to cool down. So I crack myself an ale and sit back and eat a little bit of salted pork.
Can I just pick up 2 of these crates
I
and
thought
walk
you were
out with
walking
them?
back to the tavern.
I heard
Yeah,
that there were materials that I can take back to the tavern for us. I'm the hulking giant that can carry the most. So it makes sense for me to come back and
No, he sniffed
assist.
the ass of ale that Thorndy cracked open.
yeah, that too. I
He
came
heard-
running.
yeah, he didn't even
It's
smell
like
it, but he
crack
heard the
of a
crack. Like it's
He
when you
heard
hear
the-
that crack, you just like.
Yeah.
Like, and then you just
Speaking of, I'm gonna grab a drink.
and then, you just hear this of me barreling back in. On the upside, boys, it's my brother's birthday on Tuesday, so I ordered him a cookie cake.
Oh, lovely.
That's what I've been doing for the last half an hour while I've been in silence, trying not to fall asleep. Ugh. Cookie
Right.
cake, lathered in Nutella,
Got
with Ferrero Rochers on.
Sounds fucking absolutely amazing and disgusting at the same time.
Right,
Mate.
and it was $60.
Emma got me a donut cake for my birthday, and it had
Oh.
like, Nutella in it as well. Like, and it came with like a Nutella syringe, so you could like.
Oh
put-
my God.
Mate, the best thing in the world. Like, who needs normal cakes anymore?
I
Just
feel like she
donut
may
cakes,
have
cookie cakes.
She may have ordered it from the same place that
Yeah,
I
I'll
ordered
send
my
you-
I think
brothers.
so.
Yeah, dude. Dan, I'm gonna send you the cake that my lady and I made yesterday. We made the Matilda cake.
Well, I'm
Oh.
gonna tell you something, Timmy. I saw that cake and it hurt my macros.
While I'm looking at this awesome cake, I'm going to start the battle. With the battle boys. We
I'm
got
outside.
the stream raids. Oh, we got so many friends. We got Timmy, we got Dominativus, Cauliflower Prince.
How are we going?
Oh, we won.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're taking this by storm. We're gonna be killing Cthulhu in no time.
I believe in it.
Here we go. Thanks, Dominativus and Cauliflower Prince, for helping out in the raid. Placing your epic barbarians. Ah, putting us to shame with your big loots. Your big loots. Cool. All right, is everyone hydrated? Is everyone refreshed?
Yes.
I was
So-
going out for a cheeky cigarette, but this is the beauty of wireless headphones.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right. So the parts of the door seem to be sort of burning through. You maybe wait. How long do we think it would take for a door to burn, or for a room full of stuff to kind of burn down?
It depends how. Like, was it just all stone and then just at the door?
Yeah. So the stone in the walls were stone. The
Yeah.
doors would, but there was a lot of barrels and stuff in there too, right?
It depends how much oxygen gets burnt out of the room.
Actually, yeah. So it probably died down really quickly because
Yeah, I would probably say it would only last for about 10 minutes.
But I think like for a while you'd have that risk of, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
open it again, like you're gonna let air in.
Reignition.
Reignition,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna say it. Maybe you wait like an hour.
Yep, sounds good.
We definitely don't want an R. Kelly up in that bitch.
Can I check the other room? The other door, actually?
Sure.
The room? The
And
one?
then I pulled out my gun.
What up, my good?
And if this fire doesn't gotta go out, I'm gonna shoot someone.
Give me 1 second, sorry. I'm still not having a cigarette. Yeah, I'll see what's in that other room. 1 second.
I pull up a Beretta.
Okay.
Is it the
Oh,
R. Kelly thing
that's
where he's in the closet?
Yeah,
trapped in the closet. It is
Trapped
the
in the closet.
best
Came out
few
of the
hours ever.
All
I'm
right.
opening Spotify right now.
You
Go to that
Paulie, could you head in and open that
room
door?
there.
And you can see. Does it let you through?
Yeah, it does.
Cool. So you see sort of thick dust covering the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are kind of decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now sort of green with age. There's a relief carving of a mournful angel gracing the doors.
Gracing the doors
Stop.
themselves. Okay.
Nope.
Stop there.
You can stop here for me. Give me an acrobatics check.
Ooh. 8.
18.
Da, 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 da. 18 is good. So, as you're sort of walking along this area, the sort of flagstones kind of like crumble underneath you. You realize that they're sort of boarded. They're actually sort of boards and a tarp, and you fall into a pit. That's sort of 20 feet down onto a dirt floor. But you're able to kind of just catch the edge as that happens and prevent yourself from tumbling down.
Perfect. Well, jeez.
Look at that, boys. Looks like little Timmy fell down a well.
Okay, I'll pop back up over, scramble back up to this side of it,
Mhm.
and I will try and fly over that little, like hover over that little ledge there.
Yeah, I think you can kind of float over. There's not a lot of height in this room, of course, but there's plenty of sort of width that you can get the wings going, and able to kind of you do your cool Devil May Cry double jump over the pit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'll open the door. I'll
Sweet.
open the door and I'll try go into here.
So this, you look in here, you see 3 large stone sarcophagi standing within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton, clad in bits of rusty mail.
Take the mail.
False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. And you can see the double doors that you've just come through are sort of sheathed in tarnished plate. As soon as you kind of step in, these skeletons kind of turn to look at you. And we're going to get back into initiative here.
Oh god, I'm gonna. Right.
Oh, here we
Please,
go.
please.
So what happened to the bird?
No!
Well, have fun with that.
I'm fucked.
Oh,
I
dude.
am fucked.
Okay.
I gotta go initiative. Oh, is it the same initiative order or?
No, because you've
That's
kind of
good.
been waiting around, so it's a new initiative.
Yeah.
Because this is now you're reacting to the
Yeah.
yell of
Mhm.
Paulie in the other room.
All right.
That's a good initiative from Tally,
Fuck,
though.
I'm
Tally's quick off the mark.
Rude.
For a guy
so
that's
Tally-
awfully slow, he sure is quick.
Tally, you hear, sort of a yell. Why is this not there? Always. And it also, I also have in D&D, in Foundry, that you have like 0 health. I assume that's also not correct.
No, I think that was from when we died last time. I don't
Did
know
you
why.
do a long rest in D&D Beyond?
It was only right that I got a 1 in that situation.
Probably not then.
Yeah, do a long rest in D&D Beyond then, because if you hadn't done that, it's when we had a long rest. That'll.
Can I not just fix it here?
You can fix it here too. So I'll just hit long rest. There you go. Although you've got 22 out of 22 according to D&D Beyond, so I'll just update that for you.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
something weird going on.
And you've got all your spells in here. It looks like 3 spells. Yep, sweet, awesome. What does Tally do?
Sorry?
So what's it's your initiative. You hear Paulie yelling in the other room, sort of like
So
oh
basically,
shit.
I really don't want to break my current disguise, and so I'm just kind of gonna be like, "Hey guys, did you hear that? There's something weird going on. I think the bird's in trouble. Down there."
It's your turn, man. Like,
But if you want to hold your turn until Thorindir and until something happens, you can just let me know.
I'm just
and-
kind of like bringing attention to it because, like, me being my character, I don't like to be the first one in the door for obvious reasons. I think I might let Ymir and Thorindir know that, hey, I think the bird's in trouble again.
Cool. All right. One of the skeletons moves towards you. Actually, they all look at you, but they and kind of stand to kind of guard the doors here. Actually, this one's going to move towards you. No, let's keep this interesting. This one's going to move in, target Paulie, and go for the old short squad.
wow.
That definitely hits.
That definitely hits.
My armor class is 14.
So that's
4
6 damage.
Six. Ow. Okay.
Dude, you're so unlucky.
Thorindir?
Burb might be dead.
Yeah, I'm on. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Awesome. That hurt me.
Thorindir?
My turn now, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whereabouts did Tally fall?
I didn't.
Not Tally. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know where he fell.
He
Yeah.
fell upstairs, like, and to the left. up
Well,
above where we are.
you'll see it when you get in there, right?
yeah. No, like, is it like? Sorry, how do I ping? Sorry. Like,
You just hold.
Hold left click.
did he go up those stairs or these stairs? Like,
Oh, gotcha.
Ah,
So
he
no,
went
the one.
he went in here. So it's on the ground floor. So this is upstairs, and then
Yeah,
from the
so
ground floor.
across. Okay, cool,
Yep.
cool. Yeah, well.
Oh, that's a
Um,
door.
Yeah, so there's like a door under the stairs.
Mm.
Well, that's my movement. I'm a very.
Now, if you use your action to dash, you get
I
double movement
know.
speed. So
I feel like Ymir being the big tank should go in first.
and Tally's
yeah.
with
Maybe
you.
this.
Tally's wrapped around.
I mean,
you.
I am also last in the
Yeah,
He's
initiative
in
order.
the order.
But that's not to say you can't pass on your turn, like, now that he's moved.
Yeah, but it's your turn. You can cast bonus actions to help people and stuff.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. What's this block thing in the middle here? Sorry.
The big
That's
ground.
the pitfall.
That's the pit
Ah.
where he fell. So you so you see this sort of pit trap, sort of 10 feet across, 10 feet wide. There is a little bit of room on the edge where you think you could kind of skirt around it. It'd require sort of a balancing act to do so, or you may want to consider sort of running and jumping over.
Yeah, that's okay. No, that's my action and that. And is that door open or closed? That's where Tally is. I mean, Polly
The one he's walked in is open.
is open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll also cast Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action on Tally if I can. If that not Tally, Polly.
Mhm.
Where is my actions?
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, and it's. Paulie, seems you've gone and got yourself in a bit of trouble. Better not rustle your feathers too much and come out there coming with a big W, my friend. There you go. You're inspired now, Timmy.
I feel inspired.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Cool. Next up in the initiative order, we've got Ymir.
Alright. Well. I move Wait. To there.
Mhm.
And then that's the hole right in the doorway, isn't it?
No. The hole's here.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to here. I've got 30 feet, don't I?
Yep.
And
And if you dash,
if I
you get-
dash, I can't attack though.
correct.
So I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Cool. Sweet.
Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'll end there.
All right. This skeleton over here is kind of gonna step back. You see, it's got a short bow, and it's gonna take a shot at you. 6, I assume, will not hit.
Does not hit, no.
And then the other one here is going to kind of stand near, sort of move close, and sort of draw its short sword, and take a swing at you. 21 to hit.
Oh my god.
That's another 6 damage.
Okay. I am almost dead.
Great news. It's your turn.
I am getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Cool.
Good luck.
So,
Don't let it hit ya.
I'm gonna run back to here.
as your
if I can.
bonus action, you can disengage, which I assume is
Yeah,
what
I'll
you're gonna do.
disengage. Sorry, I'll disengage the bonus action, and then I'll jump over to here.
Are you going to attack before you go, or?
No.
What?
He's
Wait,
just
can
getting
I?
the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, if you're disengaging as a bonus action, you could do your attacks as your action, and then
Okay.
go back.
Bonus action and then movement.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry, I
Yeah,
just
dude.
closed the door on you. Yeah, so you'd be able to fly back to where next to Thorindir afterwards.
Sure, I will then. I'll attack the one right next to me with my rapier.
Um, 23 to hit will definitely hit. There we go.
9 damage.
Yeah. And then you sort of leap back to you with with your wings open. It's like,
Yeah, just-
"Peace."
Just flat backwards, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Tally.
Yes, I think probably the smart thing to do would probably be try and cure wounds on the old parrot there.
So do you wrap around him instead? You like come off Thorindir and wrap around Paulie to heal him up.
Yeah, just kind of, give him some of the fibers in his mouth. That big old long fiber I've got.
That stray piece down the bottom that dangles.
I kind of take a little bit off and stitch him up. So let's see. Here's me spell. Do. Oh, every time it's. I have to refresh the page again. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Gives us a bit of time just to
Twiddle your thumbs.
yeah, twiddle whatever you got, really. And thank you to
Slick,
chat
slick.
for hanging out and being
One
part of
rate
it.
Wounds.
Oh,
And forcing me into doing massive amounts
Yeah, I
of
forget
hydration. I'm
you
gonna have
hang
to fill this up a bit more now. Oh, and I splooged water splooged all
Can
over
I just
my
roll a
nice
normal
chair.
dice? It's my stupid token's broken.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So you can slash R space D20 plus whatever, or I mean, if you got dice in real life, I'll also accept those.
6. Fuck.
Oh wait, what were you casting? Healing cure wounds.
Cure wounds, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry, it's not a D20. Cure wounds is a D8. I'll cast it for you at level 1.
Oh, I had a.
There you go. Yep, cool. 5. So it's 5 healing.
Yay.
Sorry, 5 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is a +3. So 5 is 8.
8. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cast it in here so it uses up your spell slot. There you go. Boop. Oh yeah, you definitely don't want me to cast it.
Alright, cool.
All right. Anything else? That's your
And
sort of main
so,
action.
you know, get that bottom thread out, stitch him up a little bit, absorb some of the blood off him, take a puff of the old special herb and blow it in his face to numb the pain, and he's good as gold again.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think with that action, I'm just going to step back a couple squares just over here so that, you know, I'm out of the way of combat. Because a tower doesn't like to be in the way of combat.
Yeah.
And I think with that, oh, whoop, I was just missed stuff. Yeah, I might hold off on using that just at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm going to end my turn there.
Cool. So from here, you notice like as soon as Paulie left the room, one of the skeleton that kind of hit him and took a hit, sort of seems to turn around and walk back to its sarcophagus. And the three of you, or I guess all four of you in that corridor, kind of see the other skeleton walk up, and close the door.
Yep.
Thorindir.
So,
Was that end of combat, or are we still?
We'll keep in initiative order for now, just to give everyone a chance to do something, because I don't want to take us out of combat if you're about to open up that door and rain hell. So,
Well, lads, do you want to take on a bunch of scary skeletons, or are you but too much of a Paulie here to fight some skeletons?
I'm back in for more. I just need a backup.
Oh, maybe you should have been wandering off by yourself there, Paulie. But alrighty. Well, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And Thorin is going to attempt to run and sprint over and jump over the hole there.
yeah. Let's just work out what the jumping is all about. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So we'll assume that you've done that. What is your strength score total?
Like the amount I have in strength?
Yeah.
10.
Okay. Yeah, you just make it. You kind of jump over this 10-foot thing.
Yeah, but
You kind of just make it onto the other side. Maybe even like have to scramble a little bit.
Wiggle a little bit.
Yeah. But you're good.
Awesome. Okay. That would be an action jumping over that, wouldn't it?
No, it's still part of your movement. So that's
Movement?
that's
Okay.
20 feet of your movement.
Yeah. And I'll walk another 5 and peer into the door.
Mm-hmm. As you open the
And,
door, they sort of turn to look at you.
Mm-hmm. Was it which one did Timmy attack? That one or this one?
The one at the bottom there.
This one?
Yeah.
And as I open the door, yeah, I'll cast Dissonant Whispers onto the one Timmy attacked, and there we go. And yeah, that is still a DC Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Oh, cast the spell. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yep. Sorry, my game's just catching up here.
So,
There we go. And it's rolled the damage already, has it? There's 6 damage there.
yeah,
so
it
it's gonna
does 6 damage.
Wisdom saving throw. Boom. Normal. It fails. So it's going to take 6 psychic damage. Doesn't love that. Kind of howls in pain. Although maybe just rattles its bones because it doesn't have any vocal cords to howl with.
Mm-hmm.
And seems to sort of like ready its sword to move on you.
It has to run away from me.
Oh, it has to run away.
Yeah.
True. So it kind of tries to like scramble here.
Yeah, it has to run away. Sorry.
And move into the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that is the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. And
My turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go 1. Fuck, why'd I shut the door? 1, 2, 3.
So it's
And then
15.
can I jump this?
Yeah. Your strength is even better. You can definitely jump that.
Okay. I'm jumping that and joining Thorindir at the door. Actually,
does it
wait.
Squished into the
1,
same spot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does the jump count as 10 feet?
Yeah.
All right, well, then I'm here. That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
And I end my turn again.
Okay, silly dilly dokio. Boom. He's already had his turn. So on the dulcet skeleton, the skeleton you did, he has to immediately use his. Oh, that's his reaction to run away.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and starts walking back after you on his turn. Now, are you guys actually cramped in there together?
What do you mean? Is in that hallway?
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. Mine must have.
Yeah, I couldn't go that far.
Oh, okay, gotcha. On my screen, it seems like you're still there. Hold on, let me refresh.
As long as nobody Sparta kicks me, we're good.
Yeah. Oh, that's what the skeleton should do.
If they try, I'll break their legs.
In fact, that's going to be hilarious. So we're going to do an athletics contest to see if he can kick you into that pit.
Well, I suppose his would be athletics, mine would be strength, because I'm just sheer brute force. I'm trying to
athletics is based on strength.
withstand. I'm trying to withstand the kick, so that wouldn't be an athletics check, would it?
Athletics
If I'm trying to
based on strength,
withstand
but
something.
Athletics is based on
Athletics is-
strength, so your athletics is going to be, so your athletics is a +4, but your strength. Oh, sorry, your athletics is a +6. Your strength is a +4, because you're just naturally strong, but then you're also trained in how to be strong, right? The skeleton has no training, so it's actually his just straight up flat strength. Versus yours, versus your athletics.
Works for me.
Cool.
Good
Oh.
Oh, that's the unknown creature. Yeah, 1. He failed.
Does he just kick you when his leg shatters?
Yeah.
Definitely fails.
So he kicks you. You like don't move. It's like
Can
yeah.
I,
You describe
like,
it to me.
use it as what do you call it? Attack of opportunity because he tried to kick me.
Normally
like-
no, but because you didn't take your action, I'm gonna let you take your action here, right? So like you grab his leg and you're like, oh, I'm gonna grab his leg and break it. This.
Oh no! I want to throw him in the hole.
Sure. Yeah. So give me another athletics check to kind of send him over.
13.
Not bad, not bad.
So he kicks you, and then you kind of just look down. You've grabbed his leg, and then you go to like pull him over, and we'll see if how he does here.
Sucked in, nerd.
Yeah. So he's sort of thrown into the pit, and
I one-handedly just swing him around to my right-hand side and just drop him in the hole.
and you see him sort of slam into the bottom of this pit, and sort of sit down there. He's sort of down there for the moment at the far end of the pit. He's still kind of moving, but it's sort of a 20 feet deep pit, so you don't think he's getting out of there anytime soon.
You can say that.
Paulie.
Okay. I'm probably gonna like. So it was a 20-foot pit, right?
10 foot deep, 20 foot deep, 10 feet across.
Perfect. So that skeleton has no chance of getting back out. I'm just gonna. Wait, actually, what have I got? One second. Sorry. Nah, okay. I'll just shoot the skeleton in the pit.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna see what else I had, but I don't think I had anything else. Okay. Boom.
17 will hit for sure. And yeah, you're able to just. Is it a crossbow or a short? It's a short bow, isn't it? Yeah. So you just kind of
Short
look
bow.
down. It's Resident Evil trying to like look up at you, like trying to reach up.
Yeah.
And it certainly can't. Like it's a good like 10 feet away from getting even close to the edge, and just arrow goes down, and just chinks right through the skull, and it just sort of collapses into a pile of bones on the floor.
I like to imagine the sounds they make is like Shaun of the Dead zombie sounds when they're all trying to impersonate zombies. Like, that's the sound I've got.
For sure. All right, top of the round, we got a tally. Oh, unless Paulie wants to move at all. Sorry, Timmy.
Pardon, sorry. No, that's fine. I'll be okay there.
Yeah, cool.
I did move up 2 spots anyway to get to
Yeah.
shoot him in there.
Gotcha. Cool, tally.
Just getting out my measurement.
So you can, if you pick up your
Okay,
token while holding control, you can measure out.
Oh yeah. How do I delete that I just made?
I think you just put a.
Oops, I did it again.
You're just
There
dropping
we
these
go.
things everywhere.
Sorry, and then I can click my character, and then.
So if you hold control and left click your character, you can like get a
Oh yes, sweet.
and then you let go of control and press spacebar, and it will move along that path.
Yeah, cool. There you go. Yeah. All right. So, given
Now,
that I'm in
Tally,
range,
because your strength is only 8, you don't make the distance across when you jump.
over the patch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
So-
bruh.
so I have to go back. I'm hearing.
Well, no.
fall.
You fall onto the edge. Give me a dexterity saving throw to catch the edge.
Oh fuck. Dexterity. There's that motherfucker.
I mean, you've just seen like Ymir jump over effortlessly,
Yeah.
Thorindir jump over kind of effortlessly. You you slam into the side of the pit and tumble down.
Classic Tally.
You land next to the re-dead skeleton, and take 4 bludgeoning damage as you fall to the dirt floor
No.
and land prone.
I mean, he is a towel though, so like, would he not just like?
No, him getting dirty is him getting damaged, bruh.
Yeah, true.
Yep. That's worse than getting like a cut. It's just
Yeah.
as bad.
And I've always
Shit, it
like
could be a stain. Like I hope it doesn't stain. Like
I've always liked the idea as
good.
well that like hit points aren't like your blood leaving you, right? It's more just like your, how many times can Indiana Jones dodge bullets, right? Like each time he's
yeah.
magically dodged a bullet, that's probably him losing hit points. And one
Yeah,
of
I
them's
get
going to
How
catch
many
up to
how
him
many hit
eventually.
points did I lose again? Sorry.
4.
Oh, every time I try to do something, it just crashes. Sorry.
That's cool. While you're doing that, while it's refreshing, someone was asking for a bit of a summary of what has happened so
Go
far.
for it.
Do you want me to mute myself in Discord to give that, or do you want to hear it again?
Oh, I don't mind.
Cool.
I'm not fast.
So the group we have here, Tatts and Tarasques, has been doing a couple of odd jobs with each other over the weeks and months, and this is the big job they got from Thorindir's cousin, Gundren Rockseeker. He's sort of found a sweet party location in a cave nearby this sort of mining town. This sort of country town. He wants to host like a massive Bushdorf, and wants to be there on the ground floor where the rock seekers will kind of own everything and be able to rent out the best patches to people. And they want to, they saw Fire Festival made a lot of money, and they want to capture that, but do it right this time. And these lads were kind of sent to Phandalin to. With some of the supplies, but however, oh no, Gundren Rockseeker and his bodyguard were kidnapped by goblins on the way. These guys came in, rescued the bodyguard, but Gundren had been moved to another location. They continued on with their quest, though, delivering the goods to the town of Phandalin, finding that Gundren's brothers hadn't been seen in town for a while. And this led to that, and they may have gotten on the wrong side of a group of a gang in town called the Red Brand, and they are currently in the Red Brand's hideout, making their way through. They've already burnt an entire room and 3 humans inside, and are now kind of exploring the rest of this sort of hidden underground guild lair, when Towley has unfortunately fallen down a pit. And
classic Towley.
So yeah, this actually has nothing to do with their other quest of saving their friend and business associate. But these guys were just very rude on the street, and so the Red Brands were very rude, and so the Tatts and Tarasques adventuring party has decided to apply a scorched earth approach.
Quite literally
right?
scorched earth.
Cool. All right. And let's continue. I'm gonna have to do it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. We have to start the battle. I should have done that while I was talking.
I was going to come in and save the day once again, but I fell, as per usual.
Well, it's just very in character then, isn't it? I like that it's continuing. All right, and we continue with the whose turn is it here? So that's Towley done. I mean, Towley, you've still got your action if you want to maybe try and climb out. It is very high up, though. I don't know what you're going to do.
Let me just check some stats here quick.
There are 4 epics on this next one. We might be fucked here.
We've had a lot of help recently by some cool people. The beneficial llama.
True.
Beneficent llama, I think.
What's in the bottom? Like, can I see anything? Can I get it like a visibility check?
You kind of look around. It just seems to be sort of an empty dirt floor of the pit. Yep. There would be you probably notice like some roots and stuff like that maybe coming out of the walls of this thing. You think there might be sort of handholds. It'd be interesting though. It'd be a tough climb.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, right. I might just try and make a leap for it and use some of those roots there and just have a bit of a climb. Maybe stretch my arm out as far as I possibly can and yell help. Help,
So
guys! Help! I think I've got some dirt on me.
give me a athletics check to try and climb up a little bit here and get maybe in range of Ymir's fish lifters. Oh, it's not good. You can get like a little bit up, but obviously with your small stature, and your sort of noodly arms, you aren't able to really to climb up any further, and you sort of slide back down for now.
Bugger. So I'm stuck.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
you may as well just
no.
roll up a new character. These guys will never save you.
Well,
Thorindir.
there's only one thing to do in a situation like that, and that's get high.
Alright, so was that my turn?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. What I'll do is I'll actually pull back from the door, and I'm gonna lower my rope down for Towley.
Oh.
What a man.
What a man! What a man!
And then while lowering the rope down, I give Ymir just a solid sigh and a cheeky wink, and go, "Sick him, Rex."
Alrighty then.
All right, Ymir. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bop. And then I target to this man. And I can enrage and then swing my axe, or only
yeah.
one.
Yeah. So I believe raging is a bonus action, so you can do that before you
Alright.
attack.
All right, I bop. Oh, I can't. It won't let me. I did a fucking rest. It won't let me use it now.
That's right. We probably need to. If we put 2 out of
That's
2,
fine.
and then we hit it, usability. Boom.
All right, so I'm enraged, and then I bop this motherfucker.
Bop, bop.
Does that hit?
16 will definitely hit.
Wait, what do I roll for damage again?
Why isn't? Yeah, maybe one of the modules
It
seems
didn't
to be
roll my
acting up. It
damage.
didn't auto roll damage.
Yeah, that's all good. Where is it?
Seems it's playing up a little today, I've noticed.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've had any problems with it.
There we go. Fixed it. Damage 4
Cool.
plus my rage.
Oh, yep. So 6 altogether.
Yep, 6 total.
Boom! You sort of slice into this boy. He looks. Skeletons don't have blood, but if they did have blood, he would look bloodied.
He'd be screwed.
The other skeleton in the room with the bow is going to try and take a shot at you.
Not again.
I assume a 7 will not hit.
Absolutely not.
And the one in front of you has a short sword. He's going to try and hit you with that
Sword.
one. So it's a 16 to hit?
Nope.
Nope.
19.
Bounces off your incredible...
bulk.
Your incredible bulk and your incredible armor that I think you're wearing. Right?
Cultivating mass, boys.
Yeah. If you're... Oh yeah, you can rage while wearing... Can you rage while wearing armor? Surely not. Oh no, you just can't get your unarmored
Yeah,
specials.
I don't get the unarmored bonus. But
Okay.
then again, if I... Yeah, nah.
Oh, and you can't be wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, which... Oh yeah, half
believe I am.
medium. No, you're wearing medium armor.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So yeah, you're not cheating yet.
Heavy armor would be a bit hard to get to this part of the game.
Yeah, unless you're a paladin. Unless if you only you guys had a paladin.
If only, fucking gamble.
Poorly.
Hello, sorry. Okay, I will jump over as well and head into the room.
Don't you want to try and get me out of the fucking hell?
I
I'm
didn't
stuck
realize.
in with the thing there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Rope.
Oh,
Jump,
okay.
jump, do
Well,
jump.
he's
and
dead.
then- Yeah. But I don't want to
Yeah.
be near a dead skeleton. Towels don't like skeletons.
Fair
alright?
enough. Okay, fine. I'll throw my rope down.
Thorindir's
I'm-
already thrown his rope down.
Has
you
he?
don't worry about him. He's just causing a fuss.
Oh, okay.
He's just wanting your attention. He's just walking all over your keyboard.
I ain't no
Okay.
cat. I'm a towel, alright?
And then I'll shoot the one at the back there with my short bow.
Yeah. Just as a bit of a meta, I was going to say a bit of a meta game. If you were to shoot the one, well, you don't hit anyway. But if you were to shoot the one engaged with Ymir, you would have gotten your sneak attack dice.
Oh, really? Right. Okay, because he's engaged with someone else. I understand.
Yeah, because he's
Okay.
up against an ally. But yeah, the shot goes wide. Maybe like the landing is a little bit off kilter.
The wang.
Because you know, as you flew over Towley's like, please help, and you're like, oh shit, maybe I should have helped Towley, and then you can't quite get the shot off as you would like.
He just goes to shoot and he, oh, he can't get me out of here.
Towley, a rope has descended down to aid you.
Just a random rope.
I mean, Thorindir's holding onto it.
Yep. Alright. So I reach out for the rope and grab onto it.
Cool. Are you going to use that to climb up?
Yes.
Cool. Give me another athletics check, this time with advantage. I believe if you hold Alt when you roll the advantage roll, or maybe it'll prompt you, but
Yeah.
and roll again, because you have advantage, you get to roll twice and take the better result.
Yeah. just
Yeah,
great.
you kind of just make it up to the edge. You're kind of
Struggle.
hand over handing there. Thorindir's sort of holding this rope. You're not very heavy. Thorindir can probably like whip you out of this thing on his turn.
Yeah. Well, I do have -1 strength, so.
Yeah. you're barely just holding on. Like it's more like you're trying to hold on than actually climb.
Cool. Look, there's not a great deal going on at the minute. For me, I'm just gonna just sort of. So obviously I'm safe, so I'm just gonna go next to him there. I can't really do anything else. I think the room's pretty clear. You know,
That's
given
clear
the
as it's
situation,
gonna get. Yeah, for sure.
I think I'm just gonna hang back and end my turn.
Cool.
Maybe just get a little high.
Get that Gatorade bottle out. Let's go, Thorindir.
Okay. Well, did Tally end up hitting? He's still at the bottom, isn't he?
No, Tally got
No,
up.
yeah.
He's sort of like, but it's taken all his effort to kind of get up onto the ledge there.
Ah, okay, cool. So I don't have to. I was gonna be like, if I try and pull him over the ledge,
Yeah.
to use my action.
No.
That,
I'm cruel. I'm not that
yeah.
cruel.
Yeah, pretty much. I just let go of the rope. I'll pick it up. And, I oh my god, open the door. It was already open. I accidentally closed it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going. Bam, and then I'm gonna fucking spank that skeleton with. Where's my attacks? Okay, because I have 2 hand fighting, so for my bonus, I'll attack him first with the long sword that's now no longer a long sword. This is a normal sword, and a sword in my other hand.
Let's see. Whoa. Okay. So, first attack, crit. Is it? No, it's an 18. What?
Yeah.
Why is it in green? Come on, game. What are you doing? That one definitely hits. So the one-handed damage there is 8. What does that look like? Because that first attack is enough to take out this skeleton.
First one, well, pretty much just Thorindir just dives in, and with the you know, the blade that was cracked into, you know, the square tip of that now just slammed down to shatters like the the skull, the blunt tip of the sword just shatters the top of the skeleton skull, and just collapses down in a pile of bones.
And
Sucked
his
in
sort of
skeleton.
rusted short sword clatters to the ground amidst the crypt and the stone sarcophagus.
Excuse me.
Sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi.
Now, if you have enough movement, because you get 2 attacks with your
Yeah.
thingo.
I
If you have enough movement, you could continue moving and do your second attack, I believe.
Yeah, so actually you have, so hold on, it was 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, that would be 25 exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we'll take the second attack for the rapier, or do it. Just roll it again. Roll it again.
Roll again?
Yeah. That's
Nah.
worse.
Yeah, it's much worse.
Do better. Ymir, show them how it's done. Alrighty. Interesting, those rolls are coming up as private for everyone else. I can see them.
Bop.
But,
And Bob.
I said do better.
Ba-boom.
I think you have to finish your drink if you get a critical miss. That's what we need to do before next week. We've got to come up with the drinking gods.
Ooh.
Although that may
This
be
is
better
true.
if we organize that on like if we start playing
Yeah.
on a Friday or a Saturday, and instigate some drinking rules. Cool. Well, this trivial skeleton, proving to be not so trivial, is going to try and shoot at you, Thorindir, but he will do
Ooh,
so
no.
with disadvantage because you're up in his grill. Uh, 13 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. All right. You are too wily for him, Paulie.
Blah, 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 blah.
Have we still got the Paulie, Timmy?
My turn.
Yeah.
So
I
is that
will attack
skeleton
that
still
bad boy
alive?
skeleton.
I can't.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'll attack that with
Shade. 17?
17 will definitely hit, so it pierces into his
15
armor
and
there.
hits too.
Yeah, with the sneak attack damage, that's enough. So what does that look like?
Basically just gonna shoot his spine just where it connects to his head, and then just fucking watch his head topple off.
Give him what for?
So as he sort of stepped back, drawn the bow, and tried to shoot Thorindir, and Thorindir is able to kind of easily dodge out of the way, or possibly even just as he lets go of his bowstring, you hear another twang across the room,
Polly, take him down!
and the skeleton's head comes just
Dude.
with a crack like a chiropractor working, just and the head flies off and clatters into the other side of the room, and his skeleton body sort of just collapses instantly into a pile of bones.
Perfect. Well. I got myself into a good mess there, didn't I?
Well, I see you got yourself into this mess. Let's see if you bed any treasures and investigate what the hell this room is and what these skeletons are guarding, lad.
Cool. All right, you have solved my skeleton encounter puzzle. Are you doing a bit of an investigate? Are you? What are you working on? What are you looking at?
Yeah. Look. Obviously, hold on.
I'll
in
just
the
search
room-
through some of the sarcophagi.
Yeah. Look through the sarcophagi. Have a sneak up to what this little
Oh
little
yeah,
room is in here.
I forgot to mark this as a door. This is a door.
Ooh.
Boom.
Have a look and loot and raid. What have we gotten?
Cool. All right. So you're going up here first. You and Ymir sort of descend upon this area. This is a. Oh, actually, no. You can't get in there. Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! The door is. You try and open it. The door is locked.
All right, I got this. Can I do a strength check?
Sure. Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Bow.
Poof.
The door is no longer locked.
Yeah, a loud sort of earth-shattering kaboom as the door kind of flies off its hinges and slams into the wall across. And you see
Well, there you go, boys.
in here appears to be an armory. Racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. And there's sort of maybe a dozen dirty red cloaks hanging from hooks by the door.
I take the crossbow bolts.
Mm-hmm.
How many there?
I'll still search the sarcophagi as well.
There's probably a good 30, 40 bolts. Like this looks like a cache of weapons that have been stored. So if you want to take a reasonable handful that isn't going to weigh you down too much, you can definitely stock up on however much you need here. You reckon?
Say there is a quite legendary looking great sword.
Actually, I do have a breakdown. There are 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each. So
Going to leave. There's
8
nothing
times
for
20.
me here.
8 times 20 bolts are in there.
Okay.
Let's
160.
grab it all though anyway, and we can divide it up later or then sell it to the
Okay,
store.
I will carry whatever I can carry.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give it to Ymir because I had a look. I think you guys are probably close to your encumbrance limits as
Well,
it
you
is.
guys could sort of put all the stuff on me and then sort of just grab a corner each.
You're not that big of a towel. You're not a Duna cover. You're a towel. There's a difference.
Also, I think because your strength is 8, I think there's a very good chance that would rip right through you.
Give it all to me.
Um,
I'll grab all 160 bolts.
All right.
Well, there'll be
Um,
140 because I have 20 on me now.
Can I still search
okay, I'll
the
grab.
sarcophagi as well?
Yeah, let us do this room and then we'll get to the other room.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll get 140 bolt.
Can
Crossbow bolt. Add.
I'm gonna loot this skeleton that's kind of stuck down the bottom there. Have a
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, hold on. Let me add the
Quantity.
bolts.
140. I've already added them in
Did you
Okay,
guys go
Lydia.
downstairs? Or are you upstairs?
where we were fighting.
So it says here each crossbow bolt weighs 0.075 of pound or whatever.
So it weighs 10 pounds for 140.
Sure.
Oh,
10.5.
Quick math.
Plus,
And
I'll give you a crossbow bolt case. Chuck that in there.
okay, let's just add that in.
And how much of the other stuff are you looking at grabbing?
Basically whatever I can carry. I'll grab all of the spears.
Mm-hmm.
How many spears were there?
12 spears.
Okay. Spear, where are you?
I can,
Can
throw one at you.
I-
I just threw one at you in your inventory. Not like
It
you
hasn't
threw-
hasn't popped in yet, so give me a moment.
It's up. It'll be
spear.
up the top of your weapons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that'll make 12 in total.
Mhm.
Now, I believe that's all I'll be carrying because that should be about.
You're at 202 out of 570 apparently.
All right. Well, how many longswords were there?
4 long swords. Let me long sword.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many short swords?
6.
Short sword? 1, 2, 3. All
So
right.
where
And
are
what
you,
else
are you
is
pulling
there?
from? Are you pulling them from the item tab?
The manage equipment tab.
Oh, cool. Oh, right. You're checking them from D&D Beyond. Perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
So
And what else was there?
12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and that's it.
So
there's
there's 6 of them.
6 light crossbows, yeah, and a dozen dirty red cloaks. All right, I was looking at your weight limit in Foundry, so I actually have no idea what your actual weight limit is in D&D Beyond. This will be interesting.
I'm assuming it's probably the same.
Um,
And the cloaks, I can't really. There's no just basic cloak.
Yeah. I mean,
So
just
I am currently unencumbered at 278 pounds.
brilliant.
Okay, well, lads, I start making my way out here to ready myself to be a pack mule for the rest of the stuff. That
Yeah,
if need
You
carrying.
can like double that. That's crazy.
I like to think that like I've just got everything just on my back.
Yeah, it's sort of like
So
it's sort of like the early Duke Nukem. It's Duke Nukem 3D. You've just got like all the guns.
Yeah, I've got everything. Like, and I can carry more. So, boys, if we find anything you can't carry, I'm your guy.
If only if you had more than 2 arms, you could have like 6 longsword attacks.
I could grab all of them with my mouth
Respect.
and my toes.
And Timmy, you mentioned you wanted to sort of loot this other room. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
So you so do you pop open like the sarcophaguses? So you look at to them a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. So the stone lid of each sarcophagus is carved with what looks like a person. You're able to kind of move the stone lid a little bit, and inside you find mostly moldering bones, but in each sarcophagus that you, while you hear the clanking of spears and swords in the room above,
Shuffling past.
you're able to sort of make your way to each sarcophagus. Each 3 of them, amidst the bones, you find a small platinum signet ring that you reckon is worth probably like 50 gold, and you find 3 of those, one in each sarcophagus.
Put them
There's
all
4.
I'll put them all on my fingers.
Aren't there 4 sarcophagus?
One of them's empty.
Ah, okay.
I'll put them all on my fingers, because just like any good pimp, I know that you need very expensive rings for bail money.
Whoops, I just made Ymir say it, but that's what it is. If you want to copy that into your inventory, 3x
you.
that.
Done. I'm going to be wearing those bad boys just in case we get put in jail.
In case you need to trade Ymir for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, absolutely
Yeah,
correct.
Or a bunch of crossbow bolts, short swords, long swords, or spears. Like, I got it all, boys.
Perfect. All right. Well, I think we'll probably wrap up there. It is 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, lads, for coming in and hanging out. I hope you had a bit of fun working your way through
That was good.
the Red Brand hideout. Obviously, there's you know what? There's something. This is my problem. Right here.
Oh, wait! Before we
Another
end,
door. When I mapped out this the other weekend, I obviously missed a couple of doors here, just like the one that I let you walk through without telling you it was locked.
Yep.
And I was like,
There's a
why are they
door
not
here.
trying to open this door? There's a door there.
Oh,
Um,
can we at least just go through the rest of this place? Because I remember we've still got that other room that Timmy set on fire.
Oh, yeah, we do, yeah.
I always
We
say that
haven't
everything is charred.
Oh, can we close that door?
so, Ymir, you're like, whoa, guys, before we do anything else, like, let's go look in here. Ymir, you see a long room partition. No, you're there, buddy. This is where you're right there.
I didn't click on the door though. I was just standing here. Timmy clicked on the door.
I did
Um,
do that. I did click the door.
Yeah.
The long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floors of those cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. All are dressed in plain grey tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks, and a heap of discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall. two of the Red Brand gang members in scarlet cloaks are standing guard here. They have, of course, seemingly heard your commotion in the other rooms, and are ready to attack and do so as soon as that door opens, which we will pick up next session.
I like it.
Oh shit, yeah.
God damn.
Leave it on a cliffhanger.
Cool. So yeah, again, thank you very much. I hope you guys had fun tonight. We've run a little bit long, but obviously there was issues with half of Melbourne blowing over in a storm, so that happens. We will. Oh, we got to kill probably like another 2.5 minutes just for no reason. So maybe you want to tell me, give me some feedback. Feedback Friday. What's Dan doing right? What's Dan doing poorly? What can we improve? Well, not poorly as in the parrot, but like, terribly.
Give Tally more harsher information to give to people.
Really
make Tally work it.
He's
Really make him work. Start giving him much more harder information to remember for the whole party than to know about.
That is way more fun. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
I've got a question real. How do I add items to my inventory on Forge?
In Foundry? Yeah, so you can either just create items. So when you double click yourself to open your character sheet and go inventory.
Okay. Yeah.
I
got it now.
There is also, I think, at the top right where there is like, chat bubbles and actors and stuff.
Drop down.
There's an items directory. If I've done it right, I may not have, but I should have given you guys permission for some items that you can kind of drag into your
so I need
drag them into your inventory.
1, that's 2, 3.
Failing that, if you've already done it in D&D Beyond, we can import from D&D Beyond into this character. So we can kind of do that at the start of each session, I think. Would probably be the best way to do it.
Okay.
Because the main thing I want to focus on in Forge or in Foundry is obviously the health, like seeing each other's health bars, I think is probably important. But for inventory and stuff, we can kind of do that at the start of the session.
Okay, cool. Because I just dragged in another 11 spears to my inventory here.
Yeah, I don't want to have you spend like half your time just like trying to keep 2 character sheets up to date. That'd be a bit rough.
Do I need to put my character in the rest or is that only where we're at camp?
No, that's when you actually have it there.
Yeah, so that's if you're having a short rest, which is usually in-game world, it's like an hour, or a long rest, obviously, right? Which is like an 8-hour kind of thing.
Okay. So do that, yes or no? Sorry.
No, because you guys haven't had a short rest. You just went straight into this. You looted and then went straight into the next combat, effectively.
Yeah.
And to answer Browmance's question, what program is this? It almost looks like Roll20. It is actually Foundry, the virtual tabletop. So if you look up Foundry VTT, you'll find this. It's a once-off purchase that has a lot of the similar kind of functionality as Roll20. I think it's a little bit better in how it handles like dynamic lighting and its modules and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's why it's a little bit harder to. I think there's a bit of a learning curve at the beginning of like how to update your character sheets, which is what Dylan was asking about. But I think it has some cool quality of life stuff, like little doors that can open up, and you can set up little lights and stuff.
Yeah, the character vision is different in this as well. I found like when you move around the map, and if you don't have your character selected and like that.
Yeah, so I set this one up so that you guys can see each other's characters at all times, and you can see from each other's point of view at all times. But if you click your token, it will restrict it to your vision, right? Because I didn't want to, like, if Paulie's in another room and I'm describing skeletons and stuff, I didn't want you to just not see that.
Righto.
I may restrict that further if we get into like a very like maze-like area where I want you guys to get separated and have to find each other and not know where each other are. And to not even get the chance to metagame, and I'll do that at some stage. But I can flip those settings pretty easily.
Sick.
Yeah. Oh, okay. New battle.
Yeah. The only thing.
Go
the item sheet We can't add short swords, and there's no crossbow bolts in it.
Okay. In D&D Beyond or Foundry?
In Foundry.
Okay, I'll see if I
That's
can
not
put
there.
short swords in that thing. Obviously, it's definitely a thing that you can add. I just obviously didn't have it in there for some reason.
Yeah. That's fine. Like I'm tracking all my stuff on D&D Beyond just because I like the UI for D&D Beyond, like inventory UI and stuff.
For sure. For sure.
So yeah, if we're just going to be importing that stuff across anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'll just
These guys are the best. They're winning it for us. Give those guys all the love, Dan.
Oh, mate, this llama guy is carrying the team. I don't like learn how to level up my guys too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
think
need-
you get scrolls as you go along.
Yeah. Oh, and there's like a versus thing. We can do a PvP like every now and then when that opens up. Totally doing that. Cool. But yeah, to answer your other thing, Dill, I definitely like D&D Beyond because it does a lot of the working out for you. Whereas like this is good for like obviously playing, rolling, and doing the health kind of stuff.
yeah.
But D&D Beyond, I can create custom homebrew items in there, and then like just like click and add them to your character sheet and stuff when you find them.
True.
So in the game I was running on that we streamed on Tuesday night. The characters in that party come across Goshapon tokens that I stole the idea from the Adventure Zone, but they go to Fantasy Bunnings, and they can kind of like hash in these tokens to get random magic items.
That's kind of lit.
The downside to last time they went to Fantasy Bunnings is they kind of blew it up accidentally, which is probably for the best because one of the characters stole a bunch of Bunnings sausages without paying for them, which is massive faux pas. And and then they got to draw on a deck of many things, and it caused a lot of pain and hurt and death. But yeah, so in that I could just go like, oh, roll on a table. What did you get? Okay, cool. I've added that to your character sheet now. And I can also draw from like other people's homebrew and kind of look through like what someone else has made and go, oh, I like that. I'm just going to add that to my game now.
Very nice.
Cool. Anything else? You guys, we should you should plug your or put a link to your stuff in the stream. In fact, I think I had a
Twitch.tv/I am Dylan James. Let's go.
I have Dylan James's one in there because I had ! crew because we played a lot of Sea of Thieves.
That's a good point.
But Aaron?
Twitch.tv/twitgames. TWITTGAMES.
So please go give those boys a lot of love if you're still hanging around. That would warm the cockles of my heart.
And it'll warm my cockle.
That's
Did you
right.
just say
I
cock?
mean,
now let's see. I gotta raid someone on my way out, right? That's what all the cool kids do. And then
Send to people.
was that?
I like it how you.
Oh, that's right. Keep going.
No. I was just. I'm gonna. What's a D&D channel? Let's find a cool D&D channel here.
Hey, Az, are you gonna play some New Home?
Mate, I've been playing this whole time, bros.
I had to stop because I almost died.
Well, no, I've literally just been at oil pits the whole game, just waiting for oil to spawn and hit it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go check out these Aussies.
Send me an invite.
I'm off for the night, but I'll be playing tomorrow. Thank you so much, Dan.
No
Yeah,
worries,
thank you.
boys. I really enjoyed it. having a lot of fun with this one, and excited to see where it's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, keep making Tally give information to the group. That's fun.
Oh, mate, I'm going to start throwing, like, there's going to be, like, compass directions, paces. That's going to be, like, a Sea of Thieves riddle that he's going to have to remember.
No, it's actually so funny, because I write everything down, but then, like, if authority's not getting told it directly, like, it's like, I don't do it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I was so happy. I'm like, I wonder if JR's going to write this stuff down. And I was testing him on it so hard.
Luckily, I had written it all down. I had it all written down. But yeah, I was doing it within the characters.
Yeah.
Oh, sure you were, mate. Yeah, sure you were, mate.
I was, man. Look, I'll even post my details.
Goodbye, chat. I love you, chat. We're going to go raid Raging Rolls, and I'm going to chat to these boys and say goodnight to them too.
Alright, I'll catch you boys laters.
Get your ladder boards. My notes are always really dodgy too. Like, if you have a look at my notes, they like barely make any sense.
That's the fun part about it.
Yeah. So I have to decipher my own bullshit.
Because you just came back from the dead.
Oh, that was fun.
And you have to stand up.
That was a good D&D session.
Yeah, so I would say if you're trying to help someone, I would allow it, but if you're trying to attack, I would say you'd have to wait till your next turn.
Okay, am I able to reach Uthrin or not?
Yeah, you are.
Alright, I'll take a chance to bring him up then.
Okay, roll a medicine check for me.
If
I think
Laura